the button. The button did the thing, and we're live. We did it. Only 2 hours and 22 minutes late. Whoa, that's somebody's angel number, not mine. Not mine. I don't. Oh. Oh, chat. Oh, chat. So here's the deal. I'm not totally done doing what I was doing. So I have to go and tweet and post and all of that. But I've got friends. I've got friends. I've got this cute little Haru that Jackie drew. Jackie, the way she draw all the cats, but shout out to Haru today. I've got a lot to talk about. And while my hand cam is charging, we're gonna yap. We have like a shit going on traffic jam happening. For me, broader picture as well, but like in terms of me trying to find time to do this stream, that is definitely happening. Because there wasn't, I thought about like, okay, well, let's just reschedule to another day. And then every day is not really a great day to do that. It need to be tonight. So here we are, we're doing it live. And I've got the Finn plushie here to help. Yeah, it's almost his fucking birthday and all of this is happening. Because it was like, well, I don't want to fucking do this stream on his birthday. I should try to come up with something I can do on his birthday when that happens. Oh, man. Oh. Where's my... Hold on. You guys want a story time? Since fucking Twitter doesn't show my shit to anybody anymore. For no apparent reason. I've got a... It's really bad. Like, I'm not a... Ooh, the algorithm. But I'm just gonna say, the moment that I talk shit about AI, they cut the knees out from under me. So I'm not a conspiracy theorist. But did you hear that I spent all my arcade point? Well, no, I didn't. I spent a fraction of them, and I got this Stanley mug, and it's so large and filled with cold water. This navy with the, what are we gonna call that? Copper. I'm gonna call it copper. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so what was I doing? I was tweeting and posting on, I mean, honestly, let me just post on Patreon first because fuck Twitter. Okay, where the fuck? So how are y'all doing? Both the folks in my head talking and also chat. That's fair. Oh, Miss Flea. Miss Flea. She's so big. She's so thick. She's so thick. Okay, updates. Updates. We did it. Oh.
Ah.
Sorry, chat. Oh, I need to update the description with new information. So, there's an order of things that was supposed to happen, and that's not how this is going. Chat, there was good Haru news today. Went to the vet. Haru was there all day, which is part of the reason why this had to get bumped back, because I had to drive through fucking Austin. What do they call that? Rush hour. Thank you. Oh, God. Probably not cancer. Something very treatable, actually. Probably don't even have to cut the thing out of him. We're getting extra opinion from people who look at cancer for a living. Instead, he's a little freak, basically, and we need to pump him full of steroids. That's what it sounds like. It could be, he could also, he could also be a Last of Us zombie. He could have a fungal infection, which I think instead of pumping him full of steroids, we pump him full of antiviral. So it sounds good. Figuring all of that out, though, we had to, like, yeah, he is a little freak. So I need to update the description and remove the likely cancerous, because okay, that still looks right. Can I give a condensed version of we're hosting raffles? Oh, chat. Ooh. Do what? Yeah, I should. And plushies and Cameo audios. Oh my, he had such a fun time. He was actually playing with her the most when he got home. So I think he's, yeah. Yeah, his arch game is weak. He was like, cause you know, cats will do the like big arch spooky like crab walk. He just kind of hunched over and sidestepped. But it was the spirit of the thing that, okay, publish. Okay, blasted that out to Patreon, because that's more reliable than Twitter. I feel like saying anything on Twitter is like pissing in the wind at this point, but I will also do that. I've posted cat pics with no additional links. I've done everything. I feel like they're holding me at gunpoint, telling me to give Elon Musk money. And I'm like, I will fucking, until it becomes absolutely necessary, you're not getting my money, you fuck. No. Okay, where are Oh no. Chat, I need you to know something. I need you to know that there are 3 kobolds among us. But because 3 kobolds account is so new, 3 kobolds cannot speak. But there are 3 kobolds among us sending good vibes to my cat. That's so funny. It really has been a comedy of errors tonight. Like, oh man. All right. So Twitter, right. Thumbnail, right. Thumbnail. Download thumbnail. Downloaded the thumbnail. It's no wonder that there was no way I was going to be able to do this in 50 minutes before stream. I can't do it 30 minutes after. Okay. Cardboard. We're playing with shiny cardboard and raising money for a sick kitty. Pull up and fucking I don't weird hosting raffles. Yes, you should mention that. Raffles. And if you we're hosting raffles and launching new merch. We're launching new merch, by the way, which I'm gonna download. Yeah. Don't worry, Jackie. You didn't miss anything. And launching new merch. There's a lot of things being launched at the moment. I don't want to talk about it. Oh, current events. Hosting raffles and launching new merch. I'm sweating and everything is on fire. Fun. Yeah. Okay, where? Link. Oh. Okay, I tweeted it. All 50 people will see it. Okay. All right. Okay. Yes. Oh my god, a lot of things came in. Okay. All right. I'm closing Twitter. I'm closing Patreon. I'm talking about Fourth Wall because yes, there is new merch. So, quite some time ago, I had a thought when the homie Bloody Bread opened commissions. I had an idea. For those of you who don't know, Bloody would eat BB. I'm referring to them as BB. BB would fucking eat Finn, if possible. Is probably the way I would put it. They are the most prolific Finn poster in terms of fan art. So I was like, hey, I had this idea for a thing. And initially I was like, I can't say. It was for me. And then I was like, oh my God, this turned out so good. Can I throw more money at you and sell it? So that happened. And now we have stuff. Oh my God. Don't mind me, just it's your boy, the one who's on top of things. And if you've been over on, if you've gone into the description, you would see that at 6 it was supposed to launch, and then at 8 it was supposed to launch, and I think it did. Y'all can't hear. Did y'all really think I had just voices in my head? Oh my God. Hold on. I know what the fucking problem is. Jesus. You guys didn't hear any? Y'all just thought I was just talking to myself like an insane person? Hi, chat. Y'all can fucking hear them now.
Y'all didn't get to hear me being maternal about Pitbull. I had so many feelings about bald people at his concert.
It's so hard to live. I feel like, is it bad? Is this a sign that I should not open packs?
Oh, bad luck.
I think you're getting all the
I think
stuff
you're going,
out now.
yeah.
Get it
You're
out
going
now.
through religious psychosis.
Like, the stuff is in the stream, not in the boxes.
Sorry, chat. I just have to mentally process. Oh.
Jackie, this is how it always happens. You and I are the funniest when no one can hear us.
Oh my
I know,
God.
fuck.
It's like I've never streamed before. And it just... I feel Murphy's laying the law down on my fucking hole. It was going to be way worse than just saying hole. I promise to God. So I don't even want to hear it. It is...
Blue, you were the hero here.
Girthy.
I hear voices in my head. They count to me. They understand.
Where's my sippy? Come comfort me, Stanley.
Ridiculous.
What was I in the middle of doing? Merch!
Merch.
Okay. See, normally when I do that... Oh my God. I look crazy. We don't use that word. But I will use it referring to myself because I feel like it's fairly accurate. Oh, God. Okay. All right. 41 minutes after the second scheduled start time, I'm locking in. Merch. Image. Add source. New image. Oh, for the love of God. This is gonna look silly for a second. Oh my God. Transform. Fit to screen. Say hello to what I am calling Finn in the garden. Hold on. This is just, it's so big. It's not gonna.
It's so beautiful,
Whoa.
though.
It is beautiful. Hi.
Look at his chest. That's, you know, I could have noticed so much on that. But...
BB went crazy on this one. So over on Fourth Wall, why is it still hidden? You were scheduled to go live. Why is it still hidden? I'm going to eat someone.
Damn.
Make it public, for fuck's sake. Did we just... It just completely was like, you scheduled this? No, you didn't. You whore. Okay, let me go. Now the link should work. Holy fuck. Let me go put it on the page. Brother. Is hard to live. Featured collection. Do that. Do that. Click it. And just change the collection. Let's just do that. Look at that. Save. Oh dear. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. That looks great. There is a Tumblr. There is a journal. There's the art print.
Having a journal with this on it goes hard. What the fuck?
Right?
And it's dotted pages? Wow. That's beautiful.
Yep. Okay. Okay. There was something else I was gonna do. I did not, what do I normally, all right, you know what, we're just gonna roll with it. We'll call it fundraiser prices. The prices are not set to mirror what the other products I sell that are like that are, but that money will instead, it will hit me. So we'll call that, and then after tonight, I'll fucking fix it. So if you get merch, not just this, any merch, if you place an order, leave a note in the order form, and you can get raffle entries for getting merch. If you're concerned about, like, hey, there's really no good place. You know what? Hold on. What if I do this and then I put Haru in front of this? Yes. Hey, do it. Yeah. There we go. Do that. Beautiful. Haru.
Haru.
And Finn. Oh, what did I do? Oh, what did I do? What am I doing? Don't do that. Oh, God. You know what? Perfect. Just as God intended. All right. Where's my water? Stanley.
At this point, we're gonna, like, eventually put, like, googly eyes on Stanley. Make him a real person.
There's just so much water. I'm so... Okay.
For people who are buying merch, time limit on when to purchase merch for a raffle giveaway?
Tonight, I guess. Because I would like to pull a winner tomorrow, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. I did that. I talked about merch.
You want to explain the raffle in general?
Yeah. Okay. Raffle in general. Raffle in general. Okay. Two raffles are going on. Every $5 is an entry. We are raffling 3 Finn plushies, 3 Cameo audios. If you don't know what the Cameo audios are, it's a 3-minute-ish character message to you. Sorry. So this is what I'm dealing with, by the way. For those of you who've been wondering, like, what the fuck is going on with me, I had a cold. It sucked. My cough is sticking around. It sucks. My voice is back. And the moment that I was ready to perform again, my cat had a tumor. So you see why my holes are gaping. Life's girthy strap has been so nice. So through the stream elements tip link. Okay, now I'm gonna do a new pin. Unpin that. Do I have? I do have that. Donate here. Shazam. Copy. Shazam. What did I just do? Wrong button. Boom. Bang. Pin it. How? Why won't it let me scroll down? Jesus. It won't let me scroll.
But
The amount of shit going wrong is kind of nuts. The link is up. I mean, to be fair, the link is always there. It's always around. Let me make sure it will let me. What the fuck is wrong with Stream Elements? It dead ass will not let me scroll down. Let me just refresh the page. What the fuck is wrong with you, Stream Elements? Because I see that people have donated.
Yeah.
Okay, I fixed it. Holy shit. Okay, I am now back at the start of tips. I'm at the tip of the tips, if you will. Okay, all right. We're almost back in action. Can I scroll now? Okay, I can still scroll. Can I put chat in front of this again?
Also, if you donate through the for a raffle, it's $5 per, and you need to put in your notes which raffle or raffles if it's more than $5 increments.
Right. So, like, example, you send 10, you say, I want 1 entry for audio, 1 plushie, or 2 plushie, or 1, okay, I did 2 audio. That one. Yo. Okay, Bent Nibs, I've got you. Why did it scroll so far down? I've got a dono from you, Nibs. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna run back to the start. So before stream, early, Nightshade 1217 said won't be able to come to the stream due to work, but I still want to contribute to helping Haru. I hope this helps even a little. Thank you very much, Nightshade. I will find you Taken style and make you enter this raffle.
That's so ominous.
Pinkushu, working along closing ship, so I'm donating to help Haru while I'm... Hey, what happened to scroll being paused? I'm reading. Oh my god. Why is everything so fucked? That's okay. All right, we're so close. We're so back. Pinkushu says working along closing shift, so I'm donating to help Haru while in the bathroom at work. Love you, Yuri. Gotta go. Thank you. I will also find you and figure out what raffle you were in. Rocket Storm says hello this week. Hasn't been great, but here's for Haru getting better as a tummy ache survivor. It's not much, but I hope it will go a long way. Thank you, everyone. Y'all are...
And Rocket has already told us what they want.
Shout out. Okay. I'm gonna have to. Oh, we're gonna have to do the thing where we make a whole spreadsheet.
We did it for the
We
housewarming.
did.
So
There's a better way to do this. I haven't figured it out, but there's gotta be.
we'll figure it out
We'll
eventually.
figure it out. It'll be great. Bent
We'll make it
Nibs
work.
with a $40.69 tip.
Dang.
Here's to the future headline. Haru, 2-time tummy ache survivor. Hope this helps and that you and yours will be well. Thank you. Abigail says, hope Haru gets better soon. Hey, don't. Oh my God, the scroll broke again. Stream elements. I will fucking fight you. You have one function that needs to work. Hope Haru gets better soon. Also, I would like to be entered in the Plushie raffle, please. Got it. Yeah, Nibs, your $40 one sent twice because it's got the same thing. So that's probably why your bank was like, hey, yo, what? And then it sent a third time. And okay, so that's definitely...
It's checking, like the bank's doing.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah. I used to do that with my Final Fantasy account for this stupid reason.
Got it. I was like, dang, we ran it up. And then I see what happened here. Got it. Moon Benui says, all love and prayers for a full and safe recovery for the baby Haru. Also wish you a peaceful rest of 2025. I will receive that. Yes. I'm pausing the reading of that to say yes. That is happening. Happy to support you through the years, Benui. Thank you. Purposes money for the little freak cat.
Oh.
Also getting an audio entry. Purpose the first and only person who has heard what Echo sounds like.
Oh. Because Purple got Echo.
Because Purple got an Echo.
Oh.
It was cool. That'll happen one day. That's long on the list of... I'm tired. All right. Black and Basque says, for the tummy ache... Cough not included. For the tummy ache baby, hoping he gets better. Bonk says, moved back with my family for health reasons recently, so I have some extra money I can donate. As a fellow tummy ache survivor, I hope all goes well for Haru. Thank you. Y'all. Z says, sending so much love to the baby. Thank you. And then Beppis for the Haru Defense Fund. May the fluffy baby and you feel better soon. Sending so much love your way. Thank you. Y'all are the best. Haru's in good spirits. I cut a deal with him. That deal being one, so he's been throwing up a bunch. I'll spare you guys the gritty details, but I've gone through many cans of stain remover. Stanley, to me. Oh my God, Stanley, are we matching?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Now I
Well,
can.
now
What the
yeah.
fuck?
I didn't know that me and Stanley were going so steady.
Oh. Are
Yeah,
they
we
into
ma-
matching? Wow.
We do. I need like a bracelet or something to really.
Tie it in.
Not me putting together a Stanley fit. Stop, Stanley. Quit playing with me. Before I was swept away, swept away by Stanyard. There was something. I feel like I was saying something important. Haru. Haru! Yes, I cut a deal with Haru. Yes, my cat. I spoke with him and cut him a deal. USAA does not play nice with stream elements. I am so sorry, Nibs. That is... Oof. Cut a deal with Haru, right. So because he's been so barfy, the way it happens, it comes on really quick. So like he will be just sleeping and be like, oh God, I gotta barf, and will barf basically wherever he's at. And he loves these cardboard bowls, and he's ruined multiple of them because he would barf in them. And we had to get rid of two of them that were ruined. So I cut him a deal. If we get him right, they're back. I will get the cardboard bowls again. And don't tell him this. I already got one. It's back. But I'm gonna make sure that we're kind of over the barfiness. That way we're not setting expensive cardboard on fire. Speaking of expensive cardboard, soon. I know this has been a mess. Soon. Hand cam charging, so we'll be locked in soon. So yeah, he went from... let me tell the story of Haru. How about that? That might help for people who don't know the context of Haru's situation. Haru has always been a tummy ache survivor. The first issue we had was actually probably not supposed to be as serious as it ended up being. But I had a vet that kind of fucked him up. And long story short, Haru was undersized. He was eating normal. I think he was just a runt. Like, I don't think anything was actually wrong. We didn't need to freak out. But the thing was, it was 3 months. And that's when you get their next round of vaccinations. And him being so undersized, it's probably not a great idea to give him those vaccinations. Which led us on this whole journey. He ends up on an antibiotic. He gets diarrhea on antibiotic. I say, hey, do you think that the diarrhea is caused by antibiotic? You can Google it. Totally happens, especially in like young cats. Vet's like, no, that's weird. Let's change his diet. They say, give him very expensive, very fancy prescription gastrointestinal kibble made for adults. I say, okay, doc, surprise. Kitten who doesn't chew good can't chew big kibble. Kitten ends up horribly constipated. Haru nearly dies. He poops a lot. I've never been so happy to see that much poop all over my floor. It required several enemas. He went through hell. He has trauma. So that happened. This is when he was just a baby. But ever since then, he's had a complicated relationship with food. And he is super sensitive to, like, you can't give him a treat. If you change his food, he's gonna diarrhea everywhere. Any little tweak, it's a bad time. So he's always had a sensitive tummy. And it's either diarrhea or barf. It depends. So over the past 6 months, basically, the vomiting became very chronic. 6 months ago, we had a trip to urgent care to make sure he hadn't ingested anything, and totally clear. So I'm like, okay, so this is just his tummy. So did all kinds of stuff. We shaved him because I was concerned that he has so much hair. Perhaps he was ingesting so much hair that it was clogging him up. Who knows? If you're familiar with... Oh, what is that TikTok cat's name? Wisp. If you're familiar with Wisp, the Persian, Wisp was a tummy ache survivor right at the same time as Haru. What ended up being the problem with Wisp was, for some reason, their GI tract could not handle their hair. So I was like, you know what? Just to play it safe, let's shave Haru. And then we played with food, the timing, the amount, all of that. So we did that. That was fun. And we had big stretches of, like, no barf. So, like, okay, cool. It was just tummy stuff, whatever. And then recently came back with a vengeance. Did a couple of things that had it chill for a few days, but then it was back. 1, 2, skip a few. Couple grand later, we have discovered there's fucking tumor in his tummy. The first vet that I was dealing with, and they were lovely. They were great. This vet sounded like he had days to live, the way that she was so shook. And meanwhile, like, I was prepared for bad news, so, like, I when I need to, I can lock in. I cried a bunch, but when I'm, like, dealing with someone, I'm locked in. I sound optimistic because I'm putting on my customer service voice, whatever. Meanwhile, she sounds like this is her cat that's sick. So we go to a specialist. That was today. At the specialist, good news was quick. She was like, look, I don't think this is cancer. There's a few reasons why. We're going to test and make sure, but I don't think it's cancer. What it's looking like is that Haru has hyper insert whatever the name of the white blood cell specific one it is. And that could be caused by a couple of things. He either is just like that and basically will chronically have flare-ups like this that can cause growths and severe inflammation and stuff like that. You combat it with a steroid. Super doable compared to if he had cancer. Holy shit. I was very happy to hear the news. Or alternatively, what was very unlikely, but after today's test is kind of like, well, we better really check. Is a fungal infection, which normally does not get to indoor cats, but they normally contract it through the dirt, and specifically dirt where birds have been shitting. I don't know if I've talked about this publicly or not. My entryway at my house, there's an arch, and these fucking birds love the front of my house. To the point where I had to put like this sticky paste on my arch and my my door ledge. Birds be shitting, basically. So it's not unheard of, or not unheard of. It's not entirely improbable that, because I have a lot of traffic in and out my door, right? It's not improbable that a leaf, someone's shoes, etc. could have carried that in. That's not impossible. So we got another ultrasound today, and for those of you who don't know, ultrasounds hurt. Financially. They don't hurt at all physically. They hurt financially. So you can imagine how happy I was that we just got the ultrasound a couple days ago, and they're like, yeah, to get the biopsy, which the biopsy, they basically take a little, they acquire a pinch from within him using a needle. That's all I'm going to say about it. I don't want to get into like surgical talk.
I'll die.
But they have to ultrasound to make sure they're where they need to be. Obviously, they have to see in there. So they took another look, and the place we're at knows their shit. They are an emergency specialty hospital that's open 24 hours a day. And they're legit. They're super legit. So their ultrasound was like, hey, not only do we see that little thing, this growth. Okay, I realize I glazed over this. Glazed over this? Grazed over this. Glazed. Grazed. I realize I didn't explain this part.
Grazed, yeah.
The growth is right where his stomach meets his small intestine. So right where the food needs to come through his little hole, there's a growth. So the reason he's barfing so much is because all this food is trying to get through this little spot. Okay, even chat is divided. I actually do think it's glazed, even though grazed does make sense.
Google says it's grazed over. Oh, maybe not.
Hey, don't worry.
Briefly consider grazed over can also mean to touch upon a topic.
Oh, I'll glaze over it too. I'll do both.
Going into detail. The speaker grazed over the main points of the argument.
Well, I'm glazing it too.
There's also glossed over.
Glossed!
Which implies a deliberate avoidance of a deeper discussion.
That's the one. That's why I ended up with
the glue.
I ended up with glue. Because glazing over it is a whole different. Oh. Ooh. Where was I? Food, barf, because growth in hole. I'm trying to. You don't need a visual aid. So that's the one. That's the thing. Do you think he's had the growth this entire time? No. I think what it is, if it is the hyper insert, the white blood cell I keep forgetting the name of, he's basically very sensitive. So anytime he's fighting off like any kind of thing, which we brought Flea home, Flea had an upper respiratory infection. Flea introduces upper respiratory infection. Haru probably halfway fights this infection, and it goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. No, here. I will tell you guys the correct name. Oh god.
Let me look it up. I'll paste it in the chat.
Hyper year. Jackie's got it. Eosinophile. Yes, I think that's the one. So there's a few things. Is there a possibility that anytime he gets sick, a growth could form? Here's the thing. If we narrow it down and decide that that's what it is, regular blood tests, so like maybe every 6 months, check and see what his eosinophil things are. And if those are chilling, then he's good. Because what we're not gonna want to do is have to do an ultrasound every 6 months, because that would be rough. We will probably have to do one more to make sure that the treatment has worked, but whew. The good news is treatment with a little steroid should clear it up. The problem is that this has been going on for so long and is so rough. What they discovered was not only is the stomach inflamed and that little growth is there, his lower intestines are really inflamed too. Not only are his lower intestines really inflamed, his lungs are pretty inflamed.
Oh.
So saying all of that to say, I can't believe he is in a good mood. Like,
He doesn't seem like anything is wrong with him.
And that's the thing. That's why it's like, if he exhibited any sign that he was actually that fucked up, this would have been, it was a terrible, the coincidental thing of like, super sensitive tummy, could be pooping or vomiting over eating a crumb off the floor. Could be literally, you can't give him one lick of churu without him shitting his britches. So yes.
He's a tummy ache survivor.
He is. So what we've got going on now, here's what we did. We talked about what the doc saw. She was like, I'm fairly confident that I do not see any cancer here. I only see these white blood cells. The mass itself and the intestines, it is just condensed all of those blood cells. And with the combination of lung, intestine, stomach, she was like, it's not entirely, that is in line with the fungal thing too. So I was like, well, here's what we're gonna do. We're definitely gonna test for the fungal thing. I'm a lost cause. So it's like, we're definitely gonna test for the fungal thing. Because basically I was like, well, let's not put it on the list yet. Let's see what the blood work and the initial test for cancer and the blood cells look like. And then if inconclusive, then do fungal. So it was like, okay, so we're definitely sending that test. Won't know about that until probably Monday. If we're lucky and it goes fast, maybe Friday, but probably Monday. The good news is that basically no matter what, we were going to start a steroid. Obviously, if it is the fungal thing, you need to do an antiviral instead, whatever. He's super inflamed. Steroid gonna help with the inflammation. It will offer relief soon. Sorry, that was me, not you. So he's good. He's not barfed in several days. He's on a omeprazole, which is just an acid. So like if you have heartburn, you would take an omeprazole. Basically makes you have less juice in your tummy.
Haru and I are the same.
Yeah. And that plus very small meals, no barf. So we're chilling. It's gonna take a couple days. It could take 24 to 72 hours for the steroid to be, what do they call that? They gotta whip it up into a liquid because I don't trust him to keep a pill down. He does not like taking pills. But I can get a syringe into his mouth and squirt. What can I say? I have no appropriate things to say.
I was wondering how you were gonna.
I'm backing away. I'm backing away. My good friend Sam says, it's an evolutionary trait that cats don't show that they feel bad. It's so predators can't pick off the sickly or the weak ones. And I tell you what, it's good too because Mochi would have ate him.
Oh my god.
No, it's so funny. He's such Haru is a very interesting character. So, he got a lot of love at the vet today. I heard that he was very popular and has been basically getting snuggled by several women all day. Go figure. Also, this is sidebar. There's a technician at this hospital that I am convinced is a VTuber because her voice, I was like, I was sitting in the room, specifically the room where you have your talk with the vet, and he gets taken to see the technicians and everything, and I hear them all gushing over him, blah, 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 and then there's one voice that is really distinct, and I'm like, I don't know who you are, but I know what you are. And she was also the one that handed him off to me when it was time to leave. And they were like, asking about like where I got the name Haru from, making anime references. And I was like, yeah, I definitely, there's no way, right? So
Game sees game.
if not, I should have been like, hey, look, I don't know what you're about, but if you're not already, you should do that, because if that's your actual voice, there's a million people who try to act like that, and that's not actually their voice. So go do that. Go do that. You should go do that. So shout out. If you guys ever come across a VTuber gal who is an animal technician, I maybe ran into them. You're cold and pale. I know what you are. Weeb. Oh, man. All right, what the fuck else is going on? I did all that. Let me go read if there were any more donos, because I was yapping for a long time.
Reminder, if you are donating and need a refresh on what the deal is with raffles, that's in the description.
It certainly is.
And much better worded than I think any of us have explained it so far. Because you wrote that yesterday.
Sam says, don't you dare enter me into any raffle. Glad the Squish 'em Boy is on the up and up. Thank you, Sam. Lilithane, thank you. With no note, if you want that 25 to go into any split of raffles, say the word. Rizzle Dizzle Riz. Whew. I hope Haru will get better and please scratch his chin or where he prefers for me. Good luck. Also, Rizzle Dizzle Riz. Or Rizzle Dizzler is, perhaps. Also, let us know if you want to go somewhere. Steph Artist for the kitty. Thank you. Kaida says, hi, Yuri. Sending my best, most wholesome wishes for baby Haru and for you. I hope everything goes smoothly from here forward. From a tummy ache survivor to another, love y'all. Best of luck. Got you. Scully. So my birthday is around the corner. So for this year, I'll throw out all my birthday luck and wishes for Haru's health. I hope everything goes smoothly for the baby. He appreciates that, and he's gonna send it right back to you. So, and it needs to be him, because when it comes to luck right now, I'm so scared to open these packs. It'll be like, oh, it's... Well, to be fair, if there was packs of misprints, that would actually be really, really fortunate.
Oh, it's Johnny.
Johnny?
Johnny.
What? Wait,
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Andy Dude says, audio raffle, please. Even if it's just a little, I'm glad I can help and give back to a creator and community that has gotten me through some tough times. Get well, Haru. Mace Light for the good boy. Take care of him and yourself. This month is an ass kicker. You ain't fucking lying. What a fucking doozy. Between... It's just been a lot going on all at once. Or not, if not at once, then in there was a nice way to say it, but in a row. Man. My brain, brother. My brain. Oh? What? Jackie? Why did you send me all these mofs?
You know. I thought they were important for your viewing.
They are. So is chat, are you familiar with Mofu-san? It's basically cats being cute is the best way to put it. There's like blind boxes and merch and everything. That pizza one looks
He's huge too.
So Haru coded. I was telling Jackie that we should do... People had brought up doing like a sticker sheet of the cats. And I think maybe taking some inspiration from the Mofu-san collection and putting a Jackie twist on it would be very cute.
Cute.
I love these damn cats.
Also, if you could, someone requested to see the entire Haru art of the little boy. I don't know if you can scooch him.
I don't know if he's a full one. I think he's just.
That's his big. Yeah. I only had.
I mean, there's a
sketch. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
could show. Let me show. Let me.
DM it to you.
Yeah, do that again because I'll have to scroll through all of that.
Also, while they're searching for that, if anybody, if you are somebody who is on the Discord and has access to me on Discord and you forget to say what raffle, you can DM me.
Mm-hmm.
That will also work.
Tristan with the dono says, sending all the love for you guys. Thank you. Y'all. Oh my god. Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me pull this up. And I had thought to have these ready. I had thought to have, Thea mentioned having...
I even said this.
Several, yeah, I know. It's... In another...
We had the best intentions yesterday, guys.
We had it What did I just do? No, that's not what I wanted. Get this out of here. Oh my god. Yes, remove it. Sorry, that was me. Okay. What is happening here? Add source. New source. There's gotta be a better way for them to do this.
I see you can't just like click and drag it.
I don't know. I mean, I've never tried that, but
Don't try it now. I'm scared it's gonna blow everything up.
that is exactly what would happen today. Here we go.
Him.
Hmm.
Doodled on company time, by the way.
Hey.
Oh, my bad.
Is it better than reading fan fiction on company time? Because
Do that too.
Let me go. By the way, well, I should take a second to mention the Fin plushies. We're at 231 sold. We've got just over a week left. Will there be a bonus round? I don't know. They have not mentioned it to me yet. Yeah. Fin
Oh,
plushies.
Fuck. Getting paid until after that.
There's something about the Fin plushie I was gonna say. Here, let me show you him.
Say, have you actually shown him in 3D form? I know you've shown pictures of him, but you've
I've
been
shown
mostly
his ass.
Yeah, but you gotta show him the wrist of him
Come look at
in
this
all
lad.
of the
Get
three
your-
dimensions.
Get your pants up. So here's the good news. I was able to confirm that they're gonna have his belt glued on in the final situation here. Here you go. Behold, the lad.
He's so
don't-
cute.
Don't look in my eyes. Oh, I have to do the. Like I don't. Do y'all know why, like influencers do this when they're doing it this way? It's because autofocus looks for your eyes. Did y'all know that? Teaching you.
I think that's common knowledge, I fear.
Is it? Some people.
Yeah.
Well,
I think there's a lot of people who actually don't know. They just think.
Yeah.
I think they
beauty
just
influencer
think that they're
thing.
like doing it, but no, it's autofocus.
Oh.
Hide my autofocus. There we go.
Why were you sniffing his ponytail?
Buy a Fin plushie where you too can sniff his ponytail.
Also, can I? Oh, that looks cursed. Okay, it does look like you can take his hair tie off.
Oh.
Does that mean you can get cute little hair ties?
Oh, that'd be cute.
Do
Put
they
him in
even-
those.
do they
Yeah.
make- Oh,
I'll put a friendship bracelet around his neck.
it's stitched on the bottom, but it would come off really easy if you wanted to do that.
I'm gonna crochet mine a sweater.
Get the fuck. Not me destroying the prototype.
Don't do that.
There we go. Anywho, that's him. He's got. Can you see this? Can you see his little triple moon? I like his boots and his shirt. For some reason, the first bunny fin audio is popping off right now. Like, you guys have seen one of my other, like, why this month is beating my ass. YouTube's killing me right now, man. It's bad. It's bad times on YouTube right now. But not for the bunny fin audio, which out of nowhere is suddenly like, this had 2,000
Why
views.
is it always Finn?
People,
That sounds hateful.
I
It's
don't
just
know.
so very specifically him that just will randomly pop off.
Yeah. There's someone I know that there's someone famous out there who's like a Finn stan. And they're plugging that shit. Both ways.
Oh, Jackie.
Whoa. Whoa. Jackie
Whoa.
Gyllenhaal. Dropping bombs. Oh, hold on. Let me show the
Talking
other.
about- Chargers. Don't worry about it.
Let me swap this. I swapped a Haru sketch. That's really what he looks like. So y'all need to tell Thea not to be mean to him. Thea roasts the shit out of him when he's shaved.
The amount of times we've discussed him being shaved, and Wifey's just like, well, Thea's just gonna have to get used to it.
I got used. It was just because of the way his head was so rectangular. Okay.
He was like a bobblehead.
Wait a minute.
Funko Pop.
Oh my god. This discussion has happened before and now I have a reference. He looks like how they censor bingies in some of those H manga.
You know what he also looks like? A mushroom.
I mean,
Maybe
yeah.
it is the fungi.
He the fungi amongi.
I will
Anywho,
be
I
nice
tell
to
him.
him because we're both tummy ache survivors. So
There you go.
understand.
I like to think he's very Sabrina Carpenter coded when he's got his
Goku
boots
boots on. Don't say that name right
Also-
now. People are very upset.
Yeah.
Oh, they can fucking get over it, bro.
Period.
I will say, Jackie and all of the doodles, he looks so sweet and stuff, but I 100% associate
evil.
Haru with Faust.
He's evil.
Hold on. You know
He's an
So,
what?
evil little twink.
I'm like, look at him, he's so cute, but I'm like, I know you to be also a little bitchy twink.
I know. I wanted to draw him in his bitchy glory, but I was like,
I
he's
mean-
sick. I don't want to be mean.
That one helped. That one.
That one
counts.
is, yeah.
I mean, for real. He always looks so angry, and I'm like, he's not. I swear he's not angry.
It's
But
not
actually,
he's
Fur.
judgmental. He's judging you.
unfortunately, and in a much more tragic dose of reality, he's probably been in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's probably been really uncomfortable for a long time and has not. This is totally not why he does it. But if you really want a sad thought, think about how he's like, ooh, every time he jumps down off of something.
Can you stop talking right now?
That's
I know where
he's
you live.
It's definitely not that it hurts to jump down
No,
off of things.
no.
But
He's just dramatic.
But you know, if you want to cry, you can think that he can't.
Don't.
Even.
No, I've
Stop
already cried a
headcanning
lot
your
over
cat.
Haru. Please don't make me do it more.
I
Yeah.
cried. So, chat. So the Tumblr folk got together in the cover of darkness, unbeknownst to them, while I was dealing with shit that I hadn't even mentioned. I had made a post on Tumblr kind of venting about like, damn, all this shit's going on, like I need to be working, there's stuff I want to do, I'm sick, I've had family in town, I've had all this shit going on. Also, like, YouTube numbers are in the mud. Some of the Evela stuff is not popping off the way I would hope. Blah, 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 blah. You know, I had not voiced how my brain has been in a fucking pressure cooker. So I did that. So over the period of time following that, some folks got together and came up with the idea to like just post some kind words for me. They had a whole tag. I was very shocked isn't even the right word. So let me just tell you how it played out. About 20 minutes prior, I had found out that my cat might have a cancerous tumor in his guts. I was on the way to go sell my Pokemon TCG bulk. Because what I've been doing since I realized like we've got some big vet bills coming is I have a bunch of shit. That probably doesn't shock anybody. I've sold off all of my sealed collection already like 2 years ago. I don't even want to talk about how much all of it is worth now. I don't want to talk about it. So I have these boxes of bulk, and what bulk is like your common cards, your shit that isn't big shinies, right? And I used to have a lot, and I got rid of that. But I had one box that had all of my VMAX, V-Star, V cards, not those kind, and I had those and some hollows, whatever. Anywho, I was like, hey, there's this guy. I'm in a Austin Pokemon TCG group. And this guy was in town buying bulk. And I was like, you know what? Those prices look good. Let me go do that. So I'm meeting a stranger to do a very shady deal at a convention center. And I'm sitting in the parking lot waiting for this to happen. He has already told me he's on the way out. So he's a couple minutes away. I've locked it in on the drive there. Definitely don't drive 80 miles an hour while crying. Don't do that, chat. It's not good for anybody's health. So I'm finally good, right? And the thing is when I'm not having to express what I'm crying about, I just have sexy, quiet tears. So I can handle that, right? Like, I can just cry and it's not a big deal. Don't nobody look at me. Don't nobody ask me what's wrong. Don't fucking interact. I'll be okay. So 2 minutes before dude walks out, I look at Tumblr. And I have an ask that's like, hey, go look in the tag. And I go and look, and I do a quick scroll, and I see that people are saying nice things. And I'm like, nope, can't do that right now. I will come back to this. I need to not, because I will be gross, ugly sobbing, and this stranger's like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? But it was very sweet. So thank you for everyone who participated in that. You had no idea the timing on that. I appreciate that a lot. I also appreciate all the fucking generous folks who have pulled up. Oh my God. Mindless Planets with a very generous donation says, I hope this helps a bit. I know how hard and scary it is for a pet to have issues, so I wish Haru and you good luck. Thank you. McGee says, no raffle, please. Just good vibes for the fluffiest boy. Sending all my love and good luck to you both.
Mhm.
Bunny Grace says, not entering a raffle, just want to offer support. Thank you. Thank you all.
But also, y'all,
But you
somebody
can't.
take these.
Enter. You're allowed to. We won't shame you. This isn't shaming.
I would say the fins have already been purchased. They're going to be given to people no matter what.
Yeah.
Also, I should mention this.
Please do.
If you win a plushie and you've already got a plushie, I'd happily get something for you off the merch store or whatever, like an alternative prize. So don't feel like, oh cool, I won, but it's also just another fin. Like you can get something. You guys want to see baby Haru?
Oh. One of my favorite pictures of Woo Woo.
That picture of him on Thanksgiving standing in the middle of the kitchen kills me to this day. This is gonna look crazy when oh, maybe not. Oh, hello?
Did you see the one I posted on Discord yesterday with him in a box?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was really cute.
He was also pretty baby in that one.
Fit to screen. There he is. How did he turn into that?
I'll never
was so
forget when he took this
small.
picture. I was like, that's the greatest photo of a cat I've ever seen.
He was so small. This was before he had his tummy explosion. I just want y'all to know I lit that vet the fuck up. And when I say that, some people... Okay, let me preface. Veterinarians have it very fucking difficult because you are dealing with people's pets and their health. And people are not great at regulating their emotions when it comes to their pets. You're just not. So if you have bad news, if you're perceiving some bullshit, they run into some bullshit all the time, and people don't know how to treat vets a lot of the times. I know this because my mom has worked reception at a veterinary clinic for 2 decades. So she's on the front lines, and I hear all the horror stories. But she also is very frank with me and is like, they're also just human, and sometimes they will just bullshit you. Like, sometimes they don't know what the fuck they're doing. So I have a pretty, like, I can offer a lot of grace. This vet,
However,
almost killed my fucking cat.
fuck.
Point
Ooh.
blank,
Babies,
period.
too.
Avoided taking any responsibility for it.
Terrible. And spoke to you like you were a
All the
child who had
Oh,
no feelings.
I forgot that whole part where she's
Yeah, I'll never
"He's
forget the
got-
way she
I
spoke.
think he's got an itty bitty
It's just
colon.
And we're like, okay, yeah, you said that 48 times. What do we do about it?
Anywho, when you piss me off like that, I don't blow up. I very tactically and purposefully and eloquently will strip you down and shame the fuck out of you. So
And
what she
confirm
got
scary.
from me was strongly worded letter isn't the right word. She got a missive delivered by fucking Raven. And the ink is like coated in poison. And basically was like,
Paper
hey,
form.
I understand. And it was one of those things where like, I laid the table out, right? I'm like, I understand how difficult the job is. I understand that you're seeing people in 30-minute blocks back to back to back to back to back. I understand the pressures of the job. I get it. And I also understand that everyone's human and shit can happen. But let me tell you why this chain of events is bullshit. And I laid out the like, acting befuddled that a cat has diarrhea when they are on steroids. Mind you, never been on steroids before, have no idea if he could have an allergic reaction. Could have any number of things that could happen the first time a cat ever takes a medicine. Completely dismissed that and was like, oh, I think he's having gastrointestinal trouble. Let's give him an adult kibble. And her reasoning was, well, the gastrointestinal Royal Canin brand is really digestible.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Didn't ask. Sorry, I just slapped the shit out of my microphone. Didn't ask if he like chews kibble well. Didn't ask about his eating habits at all. Didn't inquire into any of that. Was just like, yeah, go put him on that, whatever. And of course, I was like, yeah, sure. And that's the last time I'm ever just going with it. Like,
Yeah, suring.
I will always be like, if I have any kind of skepticism, I'm gonna at least think before doing. So he ended up fucking backed up all to hell, could not poop, was miserable.
Had no energy. Like one night
Yeah.
he was just
there.
the one night when he was in the blanket
Yes. So
on the couch. Like I didn't think he was gonna make it through the night.
yes,
It was crazy.
So from the point where he was constipated, the next step was enema, right? So mind you, at 3 months, he was a pound. That is very small.
He's tiny.
He should have been triple that. Like he should have been 3 pounds. That was the goal weight. And mind you, he had constant access to food because I've free fed all of my cats to great success. But because we ran into this, he doesn't know how to free feed because in his formative months, we didn't get to do that because he almost died. So all we could really do was take him to go get enemas. And I believe we either did, I think we did 3 in total. So the combination of him being so undersized and the tough part about an enema is your body temperature goes down. So that kind of strain on an undersized kitten whose body is like fighting these massive turds. We basically,
it was so scary.
We basically on the last enema go in, and at this point I'm playing nice with the vet face to face. We get through it. She talks about like, hey, we're at the scary point now because it's been 2 or 3 days, I don't remember now. Talked about like, hey, get a heating pad, keep him wrapped up, blah 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 blah. So that night it was really fucking spooky. So he was laid out on the heating pad and just exhausted. And I was like, it might be a bad morning.
It was so bad that we just were in that room. We had no TV on, nothing, and we just sat there with the cat in silence for like hours.
Yeah. But he was chilling the next day, and I remember, oh my god, there was a fucking event going on that we had planned. And it's like, and it is right down the road. I won't say where the fuck it is because then you'll know where the fuck I'm at. But there was a thing going on right down the road, and the following day he's chilling, he's okay, he's acting all right, still hasn't pooped though. And I'm like, well, he's not crashing. Can we go away for a couple hours and come back? And it's like, we don't have to do a long trip. It's right there. He's okay. All right, we'll do the thing. We'll be back. He shat while we were gone. And I have pictures. I documented it like it was a crime scene.
I have never felt such relief walking into a room covered in shit. Like,
yes, we were anticipating like one of two things going to happen. There's either going to be a pound of shit or bad news. So we lay blankets, towels out all over the room. 2 litter boxes, like, because we had a feeling once it starts happening, it's happening for real.
And boy, did it.
Boy, did it. Yeah.
For the next couple of days.
And then I broke up with my vet. And what really
it is you, not me.
Yeah. What really upset me was like the care of the clinic itself. So the technicians, reception, everyone was so great. It really bothered me. And I made this point. I made the point to say, the way that you have handled this and have not taken any kind of ownership and have your inability to look at your treatment and to go, ooh, maybe 3 steps ago I took a wrong turn. Instead of having that kind of self-reflection, you would rather just continue down this path. That's a huge disservice to everyone you work with.
Mm-hmm.
That's a disservice to the technicians who looked after him, who made sure he was warm, who gave him the fucking enemas. That's a disservice to the reception, who have been so kind, who have been my direct contact, who have been nothing but pleasant to work with. It's a disservice to your colleagues, because now I think they're all fucking idiots because of how you have behaved. So, you know, really like, hey, you're a professional loser. You've made everyone that works with you look bad because you're an idiot. So I really dug it in there. Her response was, I was still angry, so I mostly only remember skimming it. You know, she took it on the chin. She took it on the chin, and I would like to think that hopefully in the future, she will not jump to several radical conclusions instead of saying, oh man, that was not the right way to go. Let's pivot away from what we did at the first thing. He's got just an itty bitty little colon. Mind you, never took an x-ray. Never did any diagnostic never did any scan. All right.
It was a
I've got to
time.
be, needless to say, 2.5 years is not a long enough time for me to have gotten that.
I can
There's
open
no getting
much
over
like
that
a
one.
fucking career, dog.
And it was such a great clinic, and it's 5 minutes away. It's 5 minutes away. That is really hard to beat. They literally send the prescriptions right next door to my pharmacy. So in the time following that, every few months I would check and see if she still worked there.
I remember when you texted me and you're like,
She's
she's
gone.
gone.
She's gone. She's finally gone.
Like, the Wicked Witch is dead.
Yeah,
Very funny.
I mean, not to let you guys know that I'm just a human, but I do know where she works. I know that she
Avoid
moved.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
listen.
So I found out what happened. It's like, oh, she moved a couple cities away. She's gone for real. And I'm going there again. And I removed my 1-star review. and we're all good. We're all good. It's just oof. Anywho, everyone that Haru's met since then has been great. And any vet who I share that story with, they're like, they don't
Crazy work.
hop on, but they're like, yeah. Or like, the people who will really give me a response are the technicians who will be taking your note, like the first person you speak with before you talk to the big vet. Like today, for example, I was like giving her his whole medical history, and I was like, well, he did almost die, but I don't think that was actually because of a gastrointestinal thing. I think that was because of malpractice. And she was like, tell me more. And I'm like, well, XYZ. And then I broke up with my vet, and she was like, yeah. So they know how it goes. She really tried to blame it on megacolon. She's a
Real.
megacolon.
That fucking photo of him staring out the window and his like angry self is in the reflection.
Iconic.
Fuck.
Iconic. Oh my goodness. Your Paperboy says, hiya, from one tummy ache survivor to another, sending much love to Haru and very big positive vibes to you. Cameo raffle. I have plans that involve a bad boy named Seth and mentions of Josh.
Oh.
Not fucking Josh.
Lots of love, the Josh enjoyer. Oh no. Silver Spike says, as someone who had an elderly pet diagnosed with a heart murmur and no one said anything, the fear and frustration is real. Hope Woo gets better real soon. Man, what's wild to me is that entire thing could have been solved with one x-ray.
Yeah.
This whole like megacolon theory she had, like we could just go look.
Well, I just remember constantly repeating, but like we don't know. We need to do something to figure out if that's what it is, but we don't know.
Oh, I don't know. And then, so the last thing, the straw that broke the camel's back, which I think the camel was already back broken. But then she's like, he might just have really narrow hips.
Oh yeah, it just kept like because she couldn't say, "Hey, I apologize. The first diagnosis was not correct." She would just like tack something else on. It's like I don't know if this is helping.
I hit her. Listen. You know you've pissed me off if I bring up Occam's razor in a fucking.
Oh yeah.
I was like, the fact that you couldn't just accept that maybe the most simple explanation was the right one.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're bending over backwards coming up with shit that is not the case.
He was so small. Looking at pictures.
He was very little. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why he was such a late bloomer. Because he had a good appetite. He was chilling. He was so small.
I have feelings about the breeders.
Oh, yeah. Well,
but
here, let me.
It's tiny. Yeah,
You
that's
also got him a little early, didn't you?
Yeah,
so.
it was shit got sketch. Shit got sketch. Because it was like, oh, this seems above board. And then it was like, oh, you're a... I'm just saying.
Yeah, it was once you had already like agreed to everything and then had to go where it was like, oh, wait.
And you know, that's the... Whoa, okay. That's how it goes. Look at this. Look how small you were.
The second photo was one of the nights. Now, Haru has never liked being held. Like he's okay for a little bit, or if he really wants love, it's fine. He's not a like we'll sit in your lap for forever and fall asleep cat. So there's a picture here where he's laying in my lap, and he was like that for hours. Hours and he was just so exhausted. Little baby fighter, that one is. Who knew he'd grow up into such a little stinky?
He's so small. Like the size of the image doesn't do it justice. Like he's literally like a golf ball on a ball of lint.
Mm-hmm.
So itty bitty.
So yeah, he's had a time. And yeah, I think him being handled so much, like his fur is really dense. And even like today when he came home from the vet, like he looks like he's been handled. His fur, you need to touch him a certain way. Like you need to pet him correctly. You have to be mindful if you've held him, like fix his hair. Otherwise it's gonna mat really quick, really bad. So he's never liked being held much. Like if I pick him up and kind of like hold him baby style on my shoulder, here, hold on, I'm pantomiming. You know, if I scoop him, he'll chill for a little bit. But if you're like making it clear, like, oh, I'm trying to pet you, so I'm like holding you and whatever, not about that life. Does not want to be touched and handled. And I think partly because of trauma, but also he's way more lovey-dovey when he's shaved. Like once he's like, oh my God, I can feel you touching me, he's a lot happier. So I definitely think I'm shaving him again on the 23rd.
I want
I
to
was
cut his
like-
head.
He
Yeah.
secretly likes being bullied by Thea.
Probably.
Thea comes over and she goes, "Whoa."
Oh my god.
His head was so rectangular.
Oh my god. Jackie's got the. Jackie's got.
I have
I need
videos too.
I need a proper.
I have more on my old
I need to
phone
make.
though.
I need to make folders. That's
Yeah.
what I need to do.
Honestly, we truly need to make a widget for your stream that you can just periodically
Yeah.
upload cat pictures.
Oh my god.
He was
that
already better in this photo, so he had already grown a little bit.
Oh,
Oh.
Mochi's little shadow.
Yeah.
Dad, what's wrong with this meatball?
Then
Exactly.
I sense some strangeness.
Why does he have no sauce? Like, well, not every meatball has to have sauce. So, yeah. I guess I should open some cards. I think the good news is I think the hand cam
At
should
that
be
time.
chilling now. I'm gonna do one more look. All right, we're chilling. And sorry, chat. I've been so looking at a million things. I have not gotten to look directly at chat in a million years. Whew. Oh yeah, yeah. It's all coming back to me. Stanley.
I'm almost like you call Stanley, and I'm like imagining like a knight calling their squire.
Why?
I'm imagining Mjolnir. Is that how you say Thor's hammer's name?
Mjolnir, yeah.
Mjolnir.
Yeah.
Okay. It's
Stanley.
been a while. It's been a while since I've let the word come out of my mouth. Baby Woo was a Q-tip. He's literally just like 2 cotton balls on legs. All right, so let me see what happens. Because shit was fucked up, I didn't get to fix this entirely. Give me.
While doing setup, reminder: there's a new Finn in the Garden merch drop. If you if you order today, you can enter raffles with your merch purchase.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Oh my god, I should. Do I go pee? Do I? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Go back to this one. Okay. Come back. Okay. I'll be right back. Water, bio, everything break. You guys, Jackie, do you have any cat stories?
Of the babies?
Of the babies?
Oh God. Like a million that I can't think of one. Oh God. Most of them involve Momo being the man of the house, and we make fun of him because sometimes he tries to mount Miji or some of the other cats, seemingly not for sexual purposes, but because he wants to assert dominance. But he's really bad at it. Like he's terrible at it. And he started doing it to Flea, but only the only time he does it is when someone is using the shower in the master bathroom. That's the only time he does it, and he's in the bathroom with her. And whoever is using the master shower. And he'll grab her, and if you yell at him, he tries to drag her away. But he's just very bad at it. And it's funny because she's like, okay.
It's also so funny because like Momo has this weird paternal instinct for like 2 seconds though.
Yeah, 2
Doesn't
seconds.
last very long.
He'll like, for some reason with only Flea, he cleans her, but he must produce every ounce of spit possible to clean her for some reason. So when he's done, she looks like a wet tissue.
Because I also remember when Haru was babyest before everything started, because Haru was locked in the guest room
Yes,
for a
yeah.
while.
Mm-hmm.
And the first time I saw Haru, he wasn't the big cats weren't allowed to meet him yet.
Yeah, yeah.
But Momo knew there was a baby
Uh-huh.
and was just sitting outside like, give me that baby.
They had let me in. That's my son. I birthed him myself. I carried him to term.
It's like, Momo, you did not do that. You would have remembered birth.
And it's so funny because when he was like tiny and fighting for his life, sometimes he'd play a little, like he'd have enough energy. And Momo didn't know how to play with him and was just like, oh, he's like all the other cats, right? And would just fucking like body him. And I'm like, Momo, you can't do that. But he wouldn't care. I have a video. It's so funny. He wasn't doing it bad enough that he would hurt him. But I just thought it was really funny that he was like, I don't care. I'm getting the baby.
What's extra funny is that he was so delicate with Flea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would purposefully like leap over her to make sure he didn't run
Yeah.
her over.
Yeah. But not with Haru. He was like, oh hell yeah.
I feel like Momo was like, wait, another girl? I don't know
Yeah.
how to
think so.
how to girl.
It was
Yeah.
so funny. I realized that I was unintentionally kitty misogynist. I really thought that Miji wasn't gonna be a girl's girl. I was like, oh, we can't ever have another girl, blah blah blah. Cause like girl cats have a rep, and I've seen it before. So like I just assumed that would be the case. Cause
I just sent you a video of me with Flea. Instantly proving that wrong too.
oh my god. That was early.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she just did
Oh.
not care. And we were like, oh no,
Let me see. I'm sure I can pop
we've
this up.
misjudged her.
I know. I was like, I'm so sorry. That's problematic of me to have assumed.
Well, Miji had been like the only girl in the house for so long, so like it makes sense to be concerned because
And
like how would you?
She's big. That's not what I wanted. Hello. That was me, sorry. Hello. Do this. Add source. Add new. Like what? Yeah, don't piss me off. Is this gonna work? Why is it sideways? Come back. Come. Where did it? Replay it. Oh my god. Loop it. There we go. Why are you that way? Hold on. I can rotate.
Okay.
So this was.
This was either the first. I think this was the first time I was there to meet the baby.
Yeah. And she hadn't been around super long. I have a habit of doing something and then letting people find out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and
This is the story.
every time it's it's a decision.
Because when
Says the guy who definitely doesn't have another voice loaded up. Not a cat.
The fucking video I caught of you going, I'm not doing a fifth one.
How the fuck? The fact that you have it on camera and I'm like, all
Like,
right, we're good.
I think you were talking to your mom on the phone or something, and I was playing with Woo.
Trying to assure her that I'm mentally ill to trick myself into getting another cat.
Yeah.
because he didn't tell most of us about deeply. And then we were going over there this one day, and I walk in, and I see movement in the kitchen. And I was like, that was a cat-sized movement, but that wasn't a big enough cat.
I don't know that one.
And I was just like, what? And immediately was, what'd you do? Who was that?
It's funny because it'd been a while. Not like a super long time, but
Oh, oops.
it's like, you know what? Trial by fire. They'll just meet her like this.
Are we good? Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, cool.
Speaking of Thu in the chat, Thu was trying to hide the baby.
I know. I was like, okay, I'm gonna naturally let this happen, and I was like, oh god, baby had not understood people walking, people stepping. Maybe don't walk right up, and I'm like, Thu, look behind you. I don't remember how that actually went, but I feel like that was fairly
Too crazy.
Pretty
okay. Chat. Oh, right. I don't have to. I forgot that I have this upside down. It is. Hold on. Can I mirror this? Can I fix this completely?
Oh, that one did.
Transform. Flip. Whoa! Look at me. Okay. So, let's talk about what this is and what the fuck's going on. Jackie, if you have to go to sleep at some point, do that.
Girl, I'm good. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Oh, that's fair. It's your Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Not really, but ow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Don't mind me, chat. Just fucking digging in my hair like a fucking monkey. Okay. Magic the Gathering. My history with Magic the Gathering. I basically smoked a lot of pot and played it when I was in high school. There you go. Final Fantasy, on the other hand, deeply formative to me and my journey being a creative person. Started with Final Fantasy VII in 1997. 1997 is like a highlight year for me. Not that I peaked when I was a fucking child, but it was a good time.
I peaked as a child, so
it was a good time. It was shortly after that I was role playing on Harvest Moon forums, so something must have went right. I don't know if right is correct, but
I mean, if you didn't RP on Harvest Moon, would you be doing what you're doing now?
It would have got me one way or another. So this is occasionally Wizards of the Coast, who owns Magic the Gathering, of Dungeons and Dragons fame. They do crossover events like this, and I knew I had to do it. Yeah, is there any other setup? I don't know. So this is a
the setup of chat. He wasn't gonna do it. He spent days going, I'm not gonna do it. This is too much money. I won't do it. And then not even like a day later being like, hey, I did it.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, we're going to make a fuss out of it. And so I was torn with what to do. I could just go sell the booster boxes. What I want to do is, one, if there are cards that you see that you would like that aren't ones I'm setting aside for myself, we have a form, an interest form, where I can sell you some singles. If you're looking for some specific cards in the set, if you see me pull something that you would like that perhaps is a chase of yours that you would like, you submit in the form and I will get back to you and I can send that to you with whatever other ones you want. And yeah. I'm trying to remember what's in here that I want, and I draw a blank every time. There's a lot of cool shit.
You wanted a Sephiroth?
I do. If I pull an Emmett Selk, specifically the burst foil character art, Emmy. Same with Grahatia. Cloud Tifa Aerith, obviously. Those are all cool, but there's a lot of other cool shit. And I'm excited to look at stuff. These collector boosters are insane. A collector booster pack has a lot of fucking dope shit in it. It's basically like, hey, what if you opened a pack and it was like all fire? These are that, basically. It does come with some regular cards, but you're running into a lot more holos, a lot more special arts, things of that nature. I watched a pack opening to figure out the card trick. If you remember our Pokemon TCG opening streams, there's a certain like shuffle cards to a certain amount, and then you get like all of the commons and uncommons, and then you get the cool stuff as you go through. I do not remember what that is. I think it might be 2 to the back or front or whatever the fuck. I don't remember. We're just gonna figure it out as I go. It's shiny cardboard. You can't go wrong. By the way, this is Y'shtola from Final Fantasy XIV. This is an official playmat that came out with the set. There's this whole other thing with the set called Commander decks. I've never played Commander format before. It looks really cool. The decks are fucking expensive. It looks really cool. It also requires people to play with. So,
Say as if you couldn't convince.
I could, but can I convince you to buy a $90 deck?
You say this to me, and you know I could be peer pressured. So.
That's fair. That is fair. I'm almost embarrassed that I'm doing this on screen. I haven't taken the panties off of one of these. Here we go.
Huh?
Come on.
She's like,
Ooh,
what?
there we go. Don't be shy, honey. Oh. I'm just nervous, okay?
Oh my god.
So let's read this. Let's actually take in the experience. Cue the victory fanfare. Every Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy collector booster serves up treasure, boasting rares and or mythics, traditional foils, and full art lands. You may even encounter colorful chocobos, Final Fantasy Through the Ages cards, or Final Fantasy Artist cards. Now that calls for some celebration. You're goddamn right it does. This is Terra from Final Fantasy 6. Hold on, let me pull up chat now. Okay. Hell yeah. Nailed it. Okay, so how do we... First the panties. Oh, okay. Because if you're a normal person who buys one of these, you're supposed to be selling it to people. Oh. How have I fucked this up? Bend. So you should... Am I crazy? Oh, there we go. Get in there. Why are you angry? There we go. See? If you were a normal person, you would go... I don't know why I'm doing that. I keep forgetting I have it flipped. You would be in a store and you'd be like, oh, I want one. And then there's me. All right. Yeah, I'm trying not to judge myself too harshly, but how do I want to do this? Like that? Ugh. The maybe we just set it aside. There we go. She is like a full-blown lesbian. I don't know why I'm even trying to shoot my shot with Y'shtola.
Period.
Facts, though.
I'm so... Ooh. Wait, hold on. Oh my god. Esmer. Oh no. Have it facing down so it's like a surprise. You right. Okay, so face down, ass up. I mean, she might be aromantic. I was really rooting for that one fella. They had nice chemistry, but he was definitely not picking up on the vibes that she's not. She ain't here for that. And the time that she roasted Little Sun. That, one of the, is that, where would you rank that in Final Fantasy 14 scenes?
Like 2. Actually,
It's
no, it's
right.
probably an Estonian scene.
It's top 10, easy.
I'll say it's top 10. It's one of the most memorable for most people.
It is.
It's like top 5 for me. I fucking love
Okay.
it.
I do not recall any tricks. So maybe I just, okay. Ooh, he's a gobby. Wait, oh my god, where's the camera? Come here. He's a fucking gooby gobbiner. Hold on, I fuck with green. So let's read this. We are not gonna read every fucking card. The Gubu Gardener. Tap it to add a land. He's a 1/3. 2 energy. I mean, yeah, I guess. Standard ramp, love to see it. I'm so happy you're here, Sam. Sam, come play Magic with me. Where do I want to... How do I don't know my... Ooh. Undercity Dire Rat.
Also, KH Fairies says if you start from the back, you're good because the rares are in the front.
Got it. Rat. When this creature dies, create a treasure token.
Charlie?
Create a treasure
We
token.
pulled him, guys.
I mean, yeah. I mean, okay. I've heard that Cloud and Lightning are the two that are popping off. Vector, Imperial Capital. This land enters tapped. Okay.
Ooh.
Knowledge.
Ooh, it says which Final Fantasy it's from. That's cute. I like that. Ooh, Freya. Oh my god. So Freya, where I haven't done this in so long. I'm trying to give you guys a good look, but I'm like off center. There you go. Freya's from Final Fantasy
Ooh.
9.
Very pretty.
Yes. I was telling Thea that I think she would love
Oh yeah, that I would like 9.
9.
But first, 7 must be
Me
completed.
finish playing 7. Yeah, that's on the list of things I gotta do. And 16 that I'm halfway through.
Oh, real.
Evil Reawaken.
Ooh.
Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with 2 additional 1/1 counters on it. I like that. Ooh, 5. 5. Hold on. Question. Yes. Okay. Okay. I'm remembering. Black Walt. Ooh, Black Waltz number 3. Another Final Fantasy 9 card. I'm so sorry that I've forgotten how to hold these cards when showing them off. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Black Waltz number 3 deals 2 damage to each opponent. That fucks.
Hell yeah.
That fucks. I like that. Ooh, what the fuck? Omega. Heartless Evolution. Legendary artifact creature. Robot.
Rope. Whoa.
Fucking wave. Hold on. Sorry, chat. I'm trying to like read and also.
Robot.
Pretty.
Damn. When Omega enters, for each opponent, tap up to 1 target non-land permanent that opponent controls. Put X stun counters on each of those permanents, and you gain X life. Ooh.
Every
Where
time I
X is
see
non-basics.
Omega, I think about 14 and reading the word larbird and having a stroke.
Larbird.
Okay, I feel like. Oh! Oh!
What?
Oh!
I hate that we're late.
We have a delay. Oh! Oh my god,
Oh,
it's
mine's
him!
super delayed.
Oh!
Look
We've
at that
got-
boy!
We've got the Prompto burst foil. Oh,
Bumpus!
fuck.
This?
All right.
Bumpto!
Okay. So what does Prompto do? Haste.
Somebody
Selfie
tell
shot.
who's cat.
Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 4 mana was spent to cast it, create a treasure token. Okay.
So you need to pick up your Prompto and show him.
He must witness.
He
All
must
right.
witness his namesake.
I've gotta admit, I was really, really skeptical about the burst foil cards.
That's
Pretty
pretty
neat.
That's a sick foil.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
He is eating.
Okay,
Do
hold
not
on.
disturb him.
Now my collector brain kicks in and I'm like, ooh. Is
Here
this
we
a
go.
PSA 10? The centering looks right. No whitening. What's the back look like? Let me see it from the back, Prompto.
Here we go. Oh,
Oh, well. I've read a lot of fan fiction that says something like that.
yeah.
I mean, if they really wanted to nitpick.
And I love that cat so much.
if
He's
they
so
really
strange.
wanted to nitpick. It looks great. All right, that's going into a sleeve. So for those of you who don't be knowing, that is a clean cut. Truthfully, he is pretty, but not that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Sam. I was like, I mean, I like the card. I don't know if it's like a playable,
Get his ass, Sam.
but to be fair, Prompto is very pretty but dumb. So
Oh, we love him though.
all
He's
right.
so good.
He's going into
Love
the
camera.
Cash Money Machiavelli.
Sure.
And if I recall, burst foils do hit at this part of the pack. Looking pretty and being useless is big on brand. Seventh Heaven land, that's fucking cute.
Oh.
I will be collecting like all of the hollow lands. Like these fucking full art lands are so nice. So sleeving up a land is crazy, I will admit.
So nice. And it's
Uh,
7/7.
But I am sleeving up a land because I want my 7th heaven. All right, I can't be doing all that. Can't be getting all caught up. All right. Ooh, the earth crystal. Oh, I heard this was kind of whatever. Green spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. If one or more 1/1 counters, 1/1 counters would be put on a creature you control. Twice that many counters are put on that creature instead. A shit ton of energy. Distribute 2 1/1 counters among 1 or 2 target creatures you control. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. And now this is a rare, so you need to sit.
What if I put the crystal in my mouth?
That sounds right. That sounds right. Kingdom Hearts. Oh my god. This is wild. So I was driving and I thought of something book related that is, I can't even talk about it, but I did think about a Kingdom Hearts reference. Oh, my baby. Red 13, Proud Warrior.
Oh.
Legendary creature, Beast Warrior. He would be in a red and green deck.
So, like, he's a lion, right?
He's, well, here it says legendary creature, Beast Warrior.
No.
Vigilance and Trample sounds
Wolf?
insane.
A red lion or wolf-like beast. No wolf.
Other modified creatures you control have vigilance. Whoa!
You're right, Sam.
Cosmo Memory. When red enters, return target aura or equipment card from your graveyard to your hand. That's fun. Where the fuck do you go? Over here? Yeah. This is how long it... Oh, shut the fuck up!
God damn it.
Everyone relax. So there are...
Oh.
there are cards that have both sides.
I'm so delayed.
And it... Oh my god! Riku!
Oh, I see.
Okay. Now we're getting into blue. Whoa. Blue deck.
Blue woo.
Whenever you put 1 or more counters on a creature until end of turn, that creature can't be blocked. Whoa, hold on. Whenever you put 1 or more counters on a
Cute.
creature until end of turn, that creature can't be blocked by creatures your opponent controls. Steal 1 energy. Move a counter from a target creature an opponent controls onto a Oh, that's fun. I like that. Okay. Chat. Everybody relax. Oh, non-foil.
But look at him.
Oh, I love this art. Oh, they're coming out with a mat with this art. Oh my god, that's my daddy.
Oh, we love this old man.
Oh my god. Vigilance. Whenever Emmett Selk enters or attacks, draw a card, then discard a card.
Welch.
At the beginning of your upkeep, if there are 14 or more cards...
Wow.
If there are 14 or more cards in your graveyard, you may transform Emmett Selk.
Wow, that doesn't hurt
Against
even
his
more
will?
with plot
That's so upsetting.
Actually, you can take the card back.
Not them working in plot ouchies.
Fucking ow.
You guys are fucking mean.
I mean, what would we expect? Because that's what 14 does to you, but still.
Blessing of the Oracle. Look at this art.
Oh, look at those babies.
Whoa.
Oh, I love that.
Was like the graveyard the same as Yu-Gi-Oh here?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes, that would.
Yes. Okay. I somewhat know Yu-Gi-Oh.
Instant. Choose one. If you control a commander, as you cast the spell, you may choose both instead.
That's
Creatures you
fucking-
control gain flying, vigilance, and double strike until the end of turn.
Oh,
Who the fuck?
It's like the. Fuck, I'm forgetting the name of it. Never mind.
Creatures you control gain lifelink, indestructible, and protection from each color until the end of turn.
wow. As if that was
$20
also
card.
kind of plot related.
Pluto, shout out Pluto.
Right, I was gonna say, Thea.
Shout out Pluto. For 4 mana. Yeah, that's nuts. That's kind of insane.
Thanks, Oracle.
Yeah, I think.
I didn't realize there was a Noctis and Lunafreya card.
Yeah.
The Final Fantasy cards are insane. Yeah.
For that price, they better fucking be.
No kidding. Oh! Ooh, shut the fuck. Summon Primal Odin?
Whoa.
Fuck. So I've never seen how these work. So I'm gonna be reading like an old man. Summon him. The Elder Primal Odin has returned to Eorzea. Yeah, I remember that.
Ooh, I like the way the like layout is on that card.
Destroy target creature an opponent controls. This creature gains whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player. That player loses the game. Oh! Oh, I love Odin. Draw 2 cards. Each player loses 2 life. Damn. Yeah.
For
And
those who
then-
play 14 but haven't interacted with him, if you get to do his world battle, and you are one of the last people, you're the last person to hit him. The next time he shows up, he looks like your character.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, all of the token heroes, so like you get various tokens here, they're all the classes in 14.
I believe most of them are also the actual Warriors of Light of the artists. Like they drew their own.
Oh, yes. I love that. I also, oh my god. This card is beat all the fuck.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay. I see
Who
that
attacked the Lalafell?
the tokens don't get a tunnel. The tokens don't get a tunnel of. Let me sleeve this boy. Holy shit. Hey, chat, can you let me know if this sounds... Oh, I'm not going to be able to turn my fan on because these cards are going to blow away.
Everything starts to scatter.
Yeah, somebody sent their, like, played token in this set. Okay, where do you go? You go here. All right, that's fire. Let's revisit. So in this pack, our highlights, I would say, are these 3 cards. Mind you, I don't fucking know shit about Dick, and I did not do a whole lot of research. Stanley.
Top.
Badly to me.
Sweet. Now, what? I guess you should just go here because you're rare, right? Yeah. Should we be looking up card prices? You could if you wanted to. But honestly, the prices are crazy right now, so. All right. Okay, so here's what I've learned. We're probably gonna be doing a couple of these because with my slow ass, I'm handling this like it's face down, ass up. Don't forget. Okay, well. There we go. I've not opened magic packs in so long. I don't have the touch. Where did I put trash? Over here. Thank you, Finn. Be kind. Please rewind. Ooh. Shinra reinforcements. Hell yeah. Okay. Bet. Like me some Final Fantasy VII cards. Savotender.
Sabatender.
Bastard. Reach. Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. That's obnoxious. Sounds like a red card. Okay.
Sounds like a Sabatender.
That's fair. Warrior Sword. Okay, I'm gonna try to pick up the pace because my ass. Adalbert. This is another Final Fantasy IX boy. I'm starting the Final Fantasy IX Thea agenda.
What's this say? Is this all subliminal messaging?
Yeah, you just have to. Oh. Oh.
More characters. No one saw what was behind that.
Hey, Jackie. Jackie? We lost her.
She's gone. She's muted.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Oh. Oh. All right. I misunderstood what I saw. Well, that's okay. I thought that was something else, chaos related. I was like, no way we're burst foiling back to back. That's lit though. Okay, hold on. So what does Garland do here? Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, surveil 1. Look at the top card of your library. Okay. Holy shit. All that energy. Return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Transformed. So he has to die to be able to do this. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to feel about that. Jackie, I thought there was a different chaos thing that was happening.
Fuck. Oh.
It wasn't. I really thought, because all I saw was this peeking out. So I thought I got too excited, basically.
Damn.
If I would have looked closer, I would have.
Maybe there's still a chance.
Always a chance.
Here, let's send you back over there, and you are there, and you.
Like, there's always a chance. That's why the gambling's so effective.
Yeah.
All right. Back to it. Ooh. All right. Girlfriend Ifrit. Gluten-free Ifrit.
That's a single
Aw.
favorite.
This one's okay for Veppy.
Take the gluten out
No,
the daddy.
Ifrit.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, how did I fuck this up? How am I fucking this up? I see what I did. Okay. My bad. This is what happens when you don't fucking know what any of the symbols mean and shit. Shut the fuck up!
Oh no.
Oh.
I'll take it. Summon Fat Chocobo.
Oh
He's so
yes.
big.
Oh my god.
Oh, I love all
Work.
the knees around him.
Oh, Wark, not work. My bad.
He's so big.
Create a 2/2 green bird creature token with whenever a land you control enters, this token gets +1 till the end of turn. Kerplunk. Creatures you control gain trample until the end of turn. That's lit. That's lit. A trample green deck, that's actually what I used to fucking play.
Chunky.
And the Fat Chocobo being the one that enables you to do that is pretty... Yeah. Yeah, we take those. Streets are telling me this is like a $500 card. It's not. It's
So
not.
big. So chunky.
Yo, not my overexposed forehead.
I'm like a plane on that thing.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm joking.
Whoa. Booly.
No.
That Prompto got me lit.
Such a good boy.
Ooh. Oh. Oh, I do love this swamp, though. I do love this swamp, though. I saw the art for that. It's fucking gorgeous.
Oh, I thought you were just talking about, like, in general.
Oh,
Very pretty.
Midgar Summer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is. I had to double check. Double check. I don't think there is an Estinian anything.
There is.
There is.
There is.
I think there's 2.
Oh, that's the money. There we go. Lightning is worth a little something.
Oh,
Oh.
Lightning is
pink-haired girl.
unless this isn't the lightning I thought it was. But yeah. First strike, trample, lifelink, stagger. Whenever lightning deals combat damage to a player until your next turn, if a source would deal damage to that player or a permanent that player controls, it deals double damage instead. Now, let me read it and digest what I just read. When you smack something, if a source would deal damage, it deals double damage. So basically you're debuffing shit. Yeah. I like that. I heard lightning's lit.
Yeah, generally.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey. Don't get me started. Wah! Oh! The Wandering Minstrel. I wish it was hollow. Hi, King.
He gives me the hard fights.
Sure does. I guess you go over here, Dodge. Okay.
Yoshi P's fanfic self-insert.
Oh,
Thancred.
Thancred?
this is Thancred.
Oh, Shadowbringing Thancred.
Aw, look at him.
Look at him.
He would have flash.
Walrus.
Is there a Nutkin card?
Stop.
He's in his sad dad era.
When he enters, another target legendary permanent you control gains indestructible. Oh. Damn. Tanky.
I mean,
I mean,
All right. This is
As he is a
gorgeous art
gunbreaker.
too. Let me get him up.
It is
next.
giving Dante Devil May Cry, to be fair.
That's gorgeous artwork.
the chat full of "This is damn crap" makes me happy.
What? Thancred, sit on top of the wandering minstrel.
Oh,
That's a really pretty art.
Oh my god, this is gorgeous. Summon Esper. Lord help me. Valley
Valley
Garmanda.
Garmanda. That's
There
a
you go.
Dawn Trail.
Pretty, pretty.
My god, that art goes crazy.
Oh,
That's really pretty. Oh my goodness.
that's very pretty.
This Ifancred. Oh my back. I'm gonna fucking rest so hard tomorrow, even though there's a ton more shit that I need to do. Ugh.
You could take an A.
Yeah. You'd think, but it's like pulling teeth with this one.
That's fair. We got Van, Aspiring Sky Pirate. Shout out to Final Fantasy 12. Whenever Van attacks, create a treasure token. Yeah, that's cool. Good for you. All right. Oh, we were not. Ah!
This delay is so brutal.
Oh, not burst foil. Not
Oh,
a burst
but-
foil.
It's
Oh.
still
Oh!
her.
Oh,
She's so cute. Baby girl.
oh, I love her.
She's so cute. that
So
art.
baby.
Aw.
Best girl.
Aw. The hero tokens being Warriors of Light gives me feels.
It's really sweet.
It's really sweet,
I'm glad
yeah.
they let them do that.
All right,
She's a
Aerith.
scholar.
Pretty.
Aerith, I need to check you out from the front and the back.
Oh.
Oh,
I don't know what that was. Oh, perfect timing with the music too. Oh no, honey.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh no.
Is she a little quirky?
I haven't looked at enough magic cards to tell, but notice the top. See the whitening at the top of this card? It's very subtle, but like,
Yeah.
that's all right. She's still real to me. She's going with Prompto.
Oh. They'd get along.
they so would
They
get along.
sure the fuck would.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Kingdom Hearts.
He'd probably also have like a big fat crush on her too.
Oh yeah, Prompto
Hey.
would be in love with her.
Fucking Kingdom Hearts.
Make it happen.
Do this for us.
I'll never fucking forgive Kingdom Hearts. For,
Just in general.
like, what if we just get rid of part of the appeal? I wouldn't say they're all evenly spaced between each game. We have been fairly heavily. People are a little salty that 14 got so much love. But I don't know.
14 is
over-
also a massive
Like,
game
it's
that has
so
millions of
bitter.
active players.
Yeah.
Giant toad.
Oh.
Alice,
Oh.
we got the Namazu trader.
Oh shit. Oh, I love that
Oh.
every time I see a Namazu. I'm like, the
Alice.
Alice aura is so strong on that thing.
Oh.
It also doesn't help that Alice has cosplayed a Namazu multiple times.
Right.
Okay, how fish citizen? I don't know if I'd call him that. When this creature enters, you lose 1 life and create a treasure token.
Oh.
Oh.
Motherfucker. Whenever this creature attacks, you may sacrifice another creature or artifact. If you do, surveil 2.
That's so much Namazu
What a
fucking
little
there.
shit.
He's kind of a bastard.
As he should be.
This is kind of a bastard-ass card. All right, let me...
You pull him and you're
Alice-
like, fuck.
For those of you who don't know, Alice, my dear friend, has cosplayed a fucking Namazu. Just loves Namazu. Namazu are great.
So fun.
And she was like, hey, if you get one, give me one of these fancy magnet holder things. And I'm like, oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
I set him aside.
He's so fun.
I don't like the fish citizen. It's more like fish criminal.
Fish.
Namazu don't subscribe to being citizens.
Yo, what the fuck? Yo. Lunatic Pandora. That's a fucking cool
Pandora,
card.
if you're a little silly with it.
The Final Fantasy VIII reference here. Love that. The Prima Vista. Another Final Fantasy IX. Legendary artifact vehicle. Flying. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 4 mana was spent to cast it, the Prima Vista becomes an artifact creature until the end of turn. Crew 2. Tap any number of creatures you control with a total power of 2 or more. This vehicle becomes an artifact creature until the end of turn. Okay, so you have 2 ways to turn it into a thing. Okay. That's cool. I fuck with that. The final days.
Oh.
Here we go. I remember this fucking weird worm.
God, that dungeon was so fun.
I took G poses in that literally yesterday.
That's why he's the GOAT. Judge Magister Gabranth.
Gabran.
Gabranth. What? Menace. I love that. Menace. This creature can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. Whenever another creature or artifact you control dies, put a 1/1 counter on Judge Magister. Fuckface. I slew your king, I slew your country. Do these deeds not demand vengeance? What a bar! What a bar. Judge Magister Gabagool. Shiva, what are you doing here? It's a Final Fantasy set. What do you think I'm doing here?
I was to say, she's in a lot of them.
Petty.
Ooh,
so
gluten-free Ifrit, but make it hollow.
Oh,
Not
shit.
gluten-free.
The shiny gluten free.
I'll take it.
Forgot that Colette had a thing with Ifrit.
Oh, that was a part of your
That
lore,
was a
wasn't
thing,
it?
yeah.
Yeah. So shocked.
Stop.
Is that Final Fantasy X? It was Final Fantasy X. Shiva. Is it 8 where she's like very titular, if you will?
It's chiller.
I just remember. Is that 7 or 8? Huh. I don't know. Swamp.
Swamp.
Final Fantasy II Swamp.
Pretty swamp.
Very pretty.
Yeah. I would. Ooh.
Sam,
Sam with
you're
the
being
call
too loud.
Get her, Sam. Oh,
Wow.
something. Ooh, something shiny just jumped out at me. Oh, Lord. Zodiark.
Oh,
A bastard.
heck.
Legendary creature. God. Indestructible. Well, I don't know if he's indestructible. Indestructible. When Zodiark enters, each player sacrifices half the non-god creatures they control of their choice.
Wow,
rounded
that's
down.
mean.
Whenever a player sacrifices another creature, put a 1/1 counter on Zodiark. I fucking
Damn.
love that.
Yes, Bass. All of existence bent to my will.
Oh,
I fucking love that. I feel like
I am.
I feel like Zodiark needs.
I am become Zodiark.
Give me. These damn sleeves are being fussy with me. I don't know if Zodiark hits like that, but I feel like Zodiark is getting sleeved.
What is giving sleeved?
Oaka, Traveling Merchant. This is Final Fantasy X. Remove a count. Tap it. Remove a counter from a non-land permanent you control. Remove a counter from. Because he's a traitor. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's cool. Good for you. Watcha. Ultima.
Ultima.
Destroy all artifacts and creatures. End the turn.
Oh.
That's fun. Yeah, it's
Efficient.
not like I. It's not like I wanted to play the game.
That's for whenever you're just really upset.
Just
Like, fuck y'all.
Oh. Oh.
It's just so funny when you react and we have no clue what you reacted to.
I
Oh! Shut the fuck up. You're lying.
Oh, that is so sexy.
Look
of
at him.
That was one of the first ones I saw and I almost cried.
Choose a target creature you control. If it deals damage equal to its power to each other creature. If this spell was cast from a graveyard, discard your hand and draw 4 cards. Flashback. What does flashback do? Does that let you use it from the graveyard? Yeah, of course it does. Okay. So basically, I see how this works. So basically, if you build a Sephiroth deck, you only want him out there, basically. You buff the shit out of him, and then you would be using this to go insane. All right. That fucks.
It's a gorgeous card.
That fucks. The artwork is nuts.
Man, I really need to finish playing Rebirth.
For real. Oh, Thea.
Ooh, that is a sexy card. That is fucking sick. Ah. Because if I'm not mistaken, you can get a Masamune card.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Oh! Yes! This is insane!
Oh,
Battle at the
God.
Big Bridge.
Where's the
It's
fucking
red.
chicken?
Instant. Destroy target creature if it has mana
Kitty.
value 2 or less. Revolt. Destroy that creature if it has mana value 4 or less. Instead, if a permanent you controlled left the battlefield this turn. This is so... I know who you are. Joshua.
Not Joshua.
That's
What are you up
pretty.
to, Joshua? When Joshua enters, discard up to 2 cards and draw that many cards. Special shit. Exile him, then return it to the battlefield transformed under its owner's control.
Oh, I
Activate
see.
only as a sorcery. Ooh. The Phoenix art looks very cool.
That is
Whoa,
really cool.
hold on. Best token? I like that movie.
That's a moogie.
He's about to fight about it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, his fists are up.
The
Yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking that's a Moogie.
Oh my god. You
That did not deserve a fucking giggle snort, but so what?
Just reminds me that the Moogle head that I had for our mascot cosplays is downstairs, just sitting next to the
just
television.
decapitated.
Did
Yes,
Moogle have
sir.
art on his back? Yeah, so he's a token, and tokens come with 2 sides. So you have, it kind of varies depending on what the token is. And this, so we have 2 different walls. 2 different walls. Stanley, don't tell me you're getting dry on me. Let me stop to see if I missed anything. Oh my god, my back. Oh god.
Do like the gothy scholar.
Oh, okay. There's a lot of things that happen. Warrior Fire said, sending all the love from me to you and Haru, and a bonus $10. Thank you. A Hopeful Goddess says, hope your baby Haru gets the treatment they need. I lost my kitty Widow last year, and your videos helped me a lot, so I want to help you in some way for all your support. Get well soon, Haru. Thank you. Hales said, for the bravest little tummy ache survivor. And then Tat, I got you. Tat just clarified what their dono raffle was for. Thank you, everybody. Ah, my back. My spine. Ah. Oh my god, that baby woo.
Did you see the one that Blue posted?
No, where am I
Look
looking?
in the live streams channel on.
Okay. I'm
Because
on
Blue
my-
posted a very baby woo.
Oh my god.
He was so small.
Oh, little
I
baby.
think this was right after he got better because he
Oh.
was still so small.
Oh god, remember how his nose was so crusty?
Yeah.
I was like, is
It
your
was
nose
like that
ever
for a
gonna
while.
not be crusty? Oh, baby.
Baby.
Oh. Okay. I think I got one more in me. I got one more in me. I believe. All right, I'm picking this one. This pack wants to jump out at me. I say that
The harder
like I'm
cards.
not opening them all, but okay. Ah. 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 Okay. All right. Oh. Gone. Town of Ruin. That's cute. This land enters tapped. I like the, where do you go? There. Okay. I like being able just to get regular ass cards in a nice foil. Slash of Light deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control plus the number of equipment you control to target creature. You could build around that. That's neat. A Marlboro. For the longest time, because my dad was a pack-a-day smoker, I always called them Marlboros.
I did the same thing because
Yeah, I was like, that's the same word.
It definitely is
What
the
do
same
you-
word.
What do you mean? It does the same thing.
Very similar.
Hey, Ilmeg Pixie.
Ah.
Not pixies. I don't like. Look at this hand reaching out. I don't. What are you grabbing at? Get
You.
away from me. Oh, whoa! I get. Well now, aren't you just brimming with life? I'd love to suck up all that ether like nectar from a flower.
Oh.
No thanks.
That's not really my thing. What a man, what a man, what a
Gladys.
man, what a
Yeah.
mighty good man.
The Noodle Man.
It should be illegal to have him so far away in this artwork.
you need to be so much closer to him.
Legendary creature, human warrior. When Gladio enters, search your library for a land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. Landfall. When a land you control enters, another target creature you control gets 2/2 and gains trample until the end of turn. That's cool. He's a beefy boy. Okay. What are you? I'm trying to figure out. So you're a common, uncommon. You're common. Common. Okay. I don't be knowing the symbols correctly. What the fuck, game? That happens in 8? Lord help me. Poo poo UFO. Flying. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield.
Wait, he was an 8 reference the entire time?
Until end of turn, this creature's base power becomes equal to the number of towns you control. Sure. All right.
He's a little minion in 14.
Oh.
And you can get his UFO as a mount.
Now, what the hell do you mean his name's Gyat? Tell me I'm wrong. That's what Gyat.
Stop.
Gyat. I mean, that's an I. I don't know. Double strike. Whenever Gyat or another dwarf you control enters, and whenever an equipment you control enters, you may discard a... Run that by me again. When he enters, or another dwarf you control enters... Stop. Stop. You caught on to where I was going. So whenever they enter, and whenever an equipment you control enters, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. I ain't gonna lie, this kind of seems like bullshit. You got to be kidding me.
Stop.
That's more like it. Fenrir summon.
Ooh.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. Ooh, that's pretty.
Woo.
Woof. Yeah, I'll take that. I do, even though it's also not that big of a deal. I want to have all of the summon cards, right? Like, I feel like that's a sensible collection to take away from all of that. Hit me. Planes. 12. I remember that it's confession time. I did not like 12 that much. I have the hot takes on Final Fantasy X only because I was such a 7 and 8 stan. 9 I fucked with. It was different in a way that I liked. And then 10 was different in a way that I can't even explain. That's the weird kind of dumb biases that your fucking like 11-year-old brain comes up with. Oh, it's not edgy. I don't like a main character that laughs.
Damn.
I mean, look, is anyone shocked?
Not
Is
really.
anyone shocked? Ooh, triple triad.
Creepy triad.
Is that supposed to be Squall? Show me that pretty face. How does this work? Enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, each player exiles the top card of their library. Until the end of turn, you may play the card you own.
12 is with Fran, right? Or am I?
Yeah, 12 is with Fran.
Fuck.
You may play the
Fran
card
just gave me the bias of enjoying it.
exiled this way, and each other card exiled this way with lesser mana value than it without playing your... I ain't even gonna lie, big dog. I don't know what the fuck they're yapping about here, but I just... It's late. My brain is not processing what any of that means, but I'll sleeve it.
Just in case.
Hit me. Hermes. Overseer of Elpis. This motherfucker. Boy, I ought to slap you in the back of the head.
Hey, he just didn't know what depression was. Needed a therapist.
Fuck. For us, there may be no higher purpose than to live for our world. But what of the other living beings out there? Boy, I'll slap you. You gave this perfectly good bird depression.
Not the perfectly good bird.
Genova, ancient calamity.
Whack ass bitch. Hey, can we talk about how they've like shoved a bunch of Sephiroth's really important lore into a fucking mobile game? A gacha game?
Has she where has she ever looked this fine? So like her hair almost has like a pink tint to it.
I'm thinking no.
At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a number of 1/1 counters equal to Genova's power on up to one other target creature. That creature becomes a mutant in addition to its other types.
Yeah, no. People in chat like massive Sephiroth lore hidden. Not hidden, but deep into a mobile game. Like it's not even the first couple chapters. And like other characters too that sort of come up in the series. It's crazy.
Soldier military program. At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose one. If you control a commander, you may choose both. Create a 1/1 white soldier creature token. Put a 1/1 counter on each of up to 2 soldiers you control. I like that. I like summoning little assholes. We've got Lazarus has wine. I hope Sick Kitty gets better. Don't want to be in giveaway. Thank you. And 10 from Rubes. All the love and heals for Haru. Thank you. Are we... What's this? Lucas Stadium. This is where they blitz the balls.
They blitz the balls?
This is kind of gorgeous. Okay. So this is a reprint of Strixhaven Stadium, if that means anything to anyone. Tap it. Add whatever that symbol is. Put a point counter on this artifact. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to you, remove a point counter from this artifact. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to an opponent, put a point counter on this artifact. Then if it has 10 or more point counters on it, remove them all and that player loses the game. Huh? Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking that's cool. So, like, slap me too many times, you die. Also, let me slap you too many times, you die. Oh, no. No, no, no. I'm backwards. So if you get smacked, you remove a point counter. When you smack, you get a point counter. So you don't want to get smacked. Okay. I see. I understand it now. He understands nothing. Gidor, aristocratic capital. Whoa, I've never seen a card that looks like this. What the fuck?
Whoa. Huh.
Well, I don't even know how to read this. Okay. So it's a land, but you can use target opponent mills half their library rounded down. Wait. Whoa. Your target opponent mills half their library rounded down. That's kind of nuts. Darkstar? Fuck that dog.
No, where's your dad?
No, fuck that dog.
Oh, bring me the...
What that dog doing?
Dog.
Oh! Goated token. Okay.
Blue.
Whoa. That token is fucking awesome. Not the 2 woofs. Damn it, now I want to open another pack. I'm not back. I'm getting old. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna open one real fast. I'm gonna speed run one, and then it
Be
really is
careful.
over. Well, what if something happens?
What is
Something happened.
fuck?
Okay. That grilled cheese I had for dinner, it wasn't enough.
Yeah, what did I tell you?
I'll have cereal. I saw a spoiler. Give me. Take your panties off. Please. Consensual pack removal. Okay, cool. All right. Shazam. Ooh. That's cool fucking art. Final Fantasy 9. I'll allow it. Daddy's home. from one of the best, most iconic scenes. Didn't think they did this justice in the remake. It was not weird enough.
Oh.
Um,
Wait, it could have been weirder?
It could
it
have.
sure could have. They didn't. As goofy as
He didn't do
the
his flippy in the air.
the scene looks real goofy in the original, but it's weird, and it didn't. He just kind of read books and went silly. And yeah, that's what happens, I guess. But you could have made it.
He didn't go freaky silly, and he needs to go freaky silly.
All right. 2 energy. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard.
Poor baby.
Yeah, I mean.
And if only people knew more of the backstory, it's even sadder.
Oh, he's so sad. Fuck him.
Stop. Stop.
He's the villain.
That's what happens when you learn how to read.
Fuck. The worst mistake I ever made.
Real.
Literacy. Target creature gets a -0, -99999 until end of turn. Yeah. I see why the card is called Overkill.
You know?
Magitech armor. Oh my god. Darstrix with the $69.
Oh,
Nice. Pets for Haru.
Aww.
Thank you.
Very sweet.
When this vehicle enters, create a 1/1 colorless hero creature token. I don't know why. I said I was going to go fast. I'm sure they're all very cool. Sandworm. What that worm doing? A worm that has haste? When this creature enters, destroy target land.
I have haste when I see a worm. Get me the fuck out of there.
The entry to my house. Gaius. When Gaius, yeah, that's him.
Oh.
When he enters, choose one. Each player sacrifices a creature token. Each player sacrifices a non-token creature. Each player sacrifices an enchantment. That's obnoxious.
Huh.
Ooh, what the fuck? Oh, Anima from 10. This is one of This is one of the fucking goated summon designs. Also, I loved that boss fight.
Sam, you need to stop roasting my ass in the chat. There's also one called Vincent Valentine. Yes, he is black and red coded.
Not just coded.
Shut up.
He is black and red.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You know what? It makes it easy to shop for you, Jackie, honestly.
Hell yeah.
I know, I saw that Shadow Nendo at the arcade and I was like, well, that's where my fucking tickets are going.
Like Sam, quite literally. Shadow the Hedgehog, but a guy. The only one that isn't really in the predictable is Astinian because he's not. Personality wise, yes, but.
And that was a wild pivot when it happened.
Jumbo Cocktar.
Oh my god.
Fucking 10,000 needles. Whenever this creature attacks, it gets 99999.
Look at his mustache.
Oh.
I wish he were shiny. He not shiny. He just Cocktar. Oh. Oh. Summon Dabool. Okay. Alright. Cecil. Cecil.
Isn't that one of Dusty's boys?
I do believe that is one of Dusty's boys. That's cool. Oh, whoa, something shiny is going on back there. Oh, something shiny. Oh, I'm not gonna give this nearly enough attention. Thrum of the Vestige. Yeah, good for you. Okay. Daddy, I didn't know there was a Kuja card. Oh my god. All right. Let's talk about Kuja and Gay Awakenings. I was a little lad when I was playing. Oh my god. All right, so Kuja is the most fabulous villain. This was in the era where like no one got the memo that making every villain just like a very clear homosexual was like, hey, maybe don't just do that. But it definitely influenced a whole bunch of baby gays to then think that that was awesome. And Kuja was that for me. Welcome to like Faust Inspo. Also, like, what is this Super Saiyan 4? Whoa, hold on. The furry abs?
Fucking sick. The like switch.
Am I losing my mind? I am. Ha. Ha.
Oh.
I would... Trans Kuja. Fate Defied. What in the... What if I... Flamestar. If a wizard you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals double that damage instead. What if I just...
Are you gonna eat the card? What's going on?
I don't know. Also... Look,
Not your head.
look at him. He's just a baby. Anywho, okay. Kuja might be the get of the night for me. I didn't know this card existed.
Super cute.
Oh my god, I wish it was a burst foil. Fuck. Oh my god. So we've opened... How many of these do I have? This will tell me how many packs. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've opened 5. We got... This is pretty crazy, because I watched a guy open a collector booster, and he didn't get shit. So, that was unfortunate. The burst foil Prompto is the most exciting for me. That's a good boy. Let me look at my stack of shinies that I enjoyed. That anima goes hard. This one might take the cake for like the artwork tonight. This and that Sephiroth battle at Big Bridge is fucking sexy.
That's really cool.
And then this, I need a foil of this. Cause like, do you think, see the way that like, which one was it that really had a lot of flames on it? That was, see the way that like the outlining looks in, okay, this is going here. I'll just refer to this. If the holo for that Sephiroth card looks anything like this, that would be that would be sick. Zodiark, asshole. I love the summons. Lightning was a big hit. Fat Chocobo was a big hit. Fuck what everybody else has to say. Blessing of the Oracle was lit. For that Primal Odin's fucking cool. Oh shit. Excuse me. Oh. Let's look at Kuja one more time. So you guys can't see it, but he's got us. This too much text. We needed to see more of that slutty little waist. Kuja was like, Kuja, for me, when I was just a wee lad, was like, wow, he's like cool Sephiroth, but in a flamboyant way. And I didn't know what that meant to me. But somewhere along the way, I revisited that and was like, oh, that's what that is.
That's what that
See.
means.
Because it's like, why is he so sexy? And it wasn't like he was super detailed, but you just knew. And then when you see like artwork of him done, it's like, oh, it all just came together for me. All right. How do I want to sort these? I feel like I'm just going to leave these chilling. What a cool fucking set. Sam, I need to show you what I got when I had the Lord of the Ring stuff. I actually was just going through all of that, and it made me think. Because I didn't pay attention to like what anything was. I just opened shinies. It was just like, oh, I just want to look. Blue with the 25 says no raffle, just want to help a baby bean. Oh, thank you. Oh, my back. Oh, my body. Oh, my everything. Oh, my Lanta. Long stream. I wasn't sure we were going to get there, but we sure did in the end. Oh, my Lord.
Sometimes it just takes a little scuff.
Yeah.
Hey, look, if Kuja's only worth that in the regular foil, so that means burst foil is probably like under 50, I'll just go get the single. Fuck that. I need that.
He want that cookie so fucking bad.
I sure do. And then he turns red?
And furry? Oh,
Stop.
shit. Oh,
it
you
is
were
the
going
right-
a little crazy about that.
It is the... Hold on, come back. It is the right kind of furry. I'm going to tell on myself, chat. So, like... Anything, and what really made me realize this was a thing was Aisha Clan from Outlaw Star. But, like, when the furriness is just kind of, like... part of the bod, where it's like where they're like flocked.
Like how Vieira's are.
When they're a little flocked. Whoever was the first one to be like, so what if it was like a furry but not? Like, what if it was just a densely hair fur situation? And when they figured it out, yeah, that's what, like, Super Saiyan 4 Kuja, basically. And honestly, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta could use me and abuse me.
Stop.
Oh my god.
My bad. My bad.
He's got bad taste.
What can I say? I love that they've re-canonized Super Saiyan 4.
Yeah.
Stanley. You getting to see me sip a straw feels illegal.
You've been
Listen,
doing it
I
all
don't
day.
like you guys seeing me.
You have a
Pickle's
whole
my
recorded
king,
stream
Blue.
and you're just now realizing this.
I was so enamored with Stanley that. And hey, only 15,000 tickets.
Only.
that's crazy.
Only. I think I ain't even gonna lie. I think the Stanley was more than Shadow.
Wow.
Which is kind of fucked. There was a cool Dark Magician figgy that they had.
Oh,
They also had a fucking Samurai Darth Vader figure.
what the fuck?
Yeah, it was kind of lit. They had a Lego Statue of Liberty. That was kind of cool. They had a replica Master Sword. That was kind of cool. I don't know. And then the girl working there was like, "How long did it take you to get these?" I'm like, honestly, I haven't been here in so long. I don't remember how long it took, but I basically just got really good at the Angry Birds game and Wizard of Oz.
Oh yeah.
I'm a slut for coin pushers. If you guys want, I will fucking stream on TikTok of me playing a fucking coin pusher game. That's totally a thing. What if I blew up and it was for nonsense that doesn't involve the things that I'm trying to blow up for?
There's a whole like bunch of people who that's what they do. That's their niche.
I've
For real.
watched. That's how I hone my skills.
Like
Wow.
gambling without actually doing it.
Me thinking about how much I spent on my Nendo. How much does the Shadow Nendo go for? I feel like he's so mass produced that he's probably
At this
not much.
point. Yeah.
Like at the arcade? Yeah, at the arcade. I could stream at the arcade. They don't care. Especially if I go at a time that isn't like peak hours.
For those of you who were not around when Dark Mode Alphonse was happening, some of the images we tweeted about him were taken at the arcade while YV was playing Coin Pusher.
My God, that did happen.
That did happen.
I forgot.
I saw him somewhere.
One of these days, I'm gonna get back to filming vloggy stuff. We have basically the place that I go is like a Dave and Buster's. There's a couple of places called Pinballs here in the Austin area. Coin pushers are so good though. Like they have a Coin Pusher Wizard of Oz game. Coin pushers, it's such a simple concept. You insert coin
When you push.
fall onto other coin, push your thing, push coin, insert enough coin, push coins off ledge into pocket. Wow.
Wow.
Anywho, I remembered the joys. I went specifically just to go spend my tickets because I hadn't been in literally years.
I wonder if that Polaroid that we took was still there.
Nah, they basically recycle them as they go.
I wish we could have gotten it.
The strat for coin pushers, honestly, it depends on the coin pusher. I really figured out the Wizard of Oz one. I learned how to like. I'm gonna sound so old, and depending on what lingo you know, it's also gonna sound like I'm saying something entirely different. Basically, I learned how to make the coin hit the so there's like poker chip tokens in there. I learned how to make the coin hit the poker chip token like a pog to flip it, because the poker chips push better than the coins do. So you like pog the token to flip it down onto the second level, so the token is like an extra push. Anywho, that's the oldest, nerdiest way to explain my coin pusher strat. If you guys aren't familiar with pogs, one of my first memories was pogs were like these little poker chip style things, and they had like branded ones. So I remember I had a lot of Marvel Comics pogs, and basically you would like try to flip them, if I remember correctly. There's probably a few ways you can play with pogs. Anywho.
But you're right. The main way was that you would try to throw them down and you flip them over, and then those become yours.
Yep. Speaking of Marlboro and my father being a pack-a-day smoker, people with parents who smoked will remember. Marlboro had a rewards program. Literally, you peel off the side of the pack, and you'd collect them like tickets, and you could mail them in and order from a fucking magazine that was like an airplane like magazine where they would have all their rewards and shit. And one of the things that we got was a just a little pouch. So it's like a, God, I don't know what that fabric's actually called. Kind of the shit that's kind of made out of a windbreaker, that kind of fabric, or a windbreaker's made out of. And it was just like a pouch. So it was like a drawstring pouch. And I had all my pogs in a Marlboro branded pouch.
Wow.
And that is the most 90s kid experience.
That
had
is so similar to the same vibes of people having the velvet crown bag.
Oh,
Oh.
so many of those. So many of those. Let me swap. Oh. Okay, let me turn this camera off. Oh, my spine. Oh, my spine. Let me go look at Fourth Wall and see how that went, because I was not paying attention to that. Shout out again. Yeah, people picking it up. Shout out again to BB for putting together that artwork of fucking Phineas. The fucking Garden of Eden, the Garden of Eden energy is very purposeful. You know, it'll only take, 2 years for you guys to figure out what I'm on about. Okay, I want to go home to my cats and try not to smell like beef. It's been a long day. I've done a lot of sweating.
It'd
I've
be like that.
fucking created so many chores to do. I've done so much. I've done so much. And tomorrow I get to sell the last of my graded Pokemon cards and some Pokemon statues that have sat in my garage for several years. So
I'm glad Blue and I saved Slowpoke before you decided to sell him.
that's
He's got a
fair.
nice
He
home.
would I would have gotten fed up. He's so big.
He has a loving home here.
He's just too big. I was telling, speaking of pinballs, me and Alice saw a giant Pikachu, and I was like, oh my god, he could ride the giant ride the giant Slowpoke. Okay, I can feel myself fading so fast. Okay, thank you everyone. You guys are fucking rad. We will be doing more of these. I will try not to open any of these off stream.
I just want to know if there's an Ignis hiding in one of those.
Most likely.
There's gotta be. I feel that he's in there.
Manifest in Ignis.
Manifesting him.
Oh, there were stretch goals.
Oh, those never got talked about.
That's okay. I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know what we got.
We'll have to reconvene tomorrow and go over everything.
I will. I'll have to tally up some stuff. Okay, friends. Thank you all again so much. It has been a fucking mess. Today we got good news. Today we got good news about Haru. They're all probably gonna want me to feed them when I get home. And I think I will.
Oh.
They were very good this morning because Haru had to fast, and because of the way that I feed them, like it's a communal food situation. So I was like, okay, we can all just hold off until we leave for the vet, and then I'll hit the button on my phone to make the food come out while we're gone. But they were going crazy this morning. They were having baby battles. Okay.
Baby pets.
Okay. I'm going. You know what? Hold on. I'll stay a little longer while I turn off my lights. All right, friends. Take care of yourselves. Thank you for everyone who donated. Y'all, I can't even express how much of the fucking stress you're gonna take off my shoulders, because this caught me with my pants down. I've made a lot of recent business investments. Right when it would have not sucked to have a pool of finances to dip into. So that was timing. Timing's hilarious. All right. Okay, I'm actually going now. Take care of yourselves.
Yeah.
Hold your pets close. Hold your butts closer. All right. Good night, everybody.